Shout out to everybody. We are back. I appreciate everybody for all the support. Thug Life! The channel has been going crazy. The channel has been wilding, bro. Y'all know what's crazy, bro? Like, I ended up turning like my, like on your phone, like you can turn your notifications on for like different apps. I ended up turning my notifications on for like Twitter, like IG and YouTube just to see what would happen. Bruh, do y'all know I could, like, it took me a minute before I could even turn my phone off, because a lot of times, like, what I like doing is responding. Like, if people are commenting, y'all would notice, like, under my comment sections, when people comment on my videos, I respond to the comments. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time. Shout out to everybody that's coming into the chat. Every other bar, shout out to you. Drozen's in here. He said, wait a minute, appreciate you. Yeah, so I respond to, like, comments. Even when people, like, hit me on Twitter, like, I'll be responding to people. Bro, it took, like, no lie, about 30 minutes before I can even turn my phone off. That's how crazy and then I had Instagram on too. So that's how crazy, like, my notifications have been going. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all. The channel has been growing, and we are trying to get to the 100,000 subscriber mark. And, you know, we got an election going on. And I think there's some information that people need to know. And we've been looking and reacting to different videos out there and getting different people's perspectives. We did I think her name is Lord Trump. We ended up doing a reaction with her and what's his name, Charlemagne the Guy. She ended up smoking him in that conversation, which was good. Shout out to her, you know. And we reacted to that and got some good feedback from that, like in the DMs or whatever. But shout out to everybody. A lot of donations been going through, and shout out to Donna. She was like one of the #1 contributors on the channel last night, is what it looked like. She was, and it was a couple other people. You know, if I don't mention your name, like, my bag, you know what I mean? I'll look through it and probably mention your name throughout the live. But let's talk about this. Candace Owens has been going in on Kamala Harris, you know, and she's been, like, revealing certain things about her. She's been talking about her family tree. She even went as far as to bring Judge Joe Brown on to talk, you know what I mean? But before I get to that, you know what? Let's get to that right now. Let's listen to what she got to say.
That the reports say what they want them to say, so that they can present their case. I mean, he showed from top to bottom, like judges, lawyers,
Let's get to where, like, kind of around where they start talking about.
But you see, that's like that example.
Kamala doesn't have any children of her own. It's something that I think is concerning. I know that the left freaked out, and Taylor Swift posted a picture of her with a cat when JD Vance accurately said that you don't want a bunch of, like, childless cat ladies running things. And I agree with that. And I also agree.
JD Vance is petty, bro. Like, I don't want a bunch of childless cat ladies running things. Like, yo, what?
Similarly, in the exact same vein, that it is concerning when you have basically a coalition of childless cat women and so many homosexual men, people like Cory Booker.
If y'all can't, hit the super chat, man. If y'all can, shout out to y'all. Hit the like button too. We gotta get these videos up.
I don't know if everybody knows he's homosexual, but and
she is petty, bro.
In these positions of power, who are informing policy very removed from a certain kind of compassion. And I know people, they tried to make it seem like you meant, oh, women that are struggling with fertility issues. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about people that have zero inclination, desire toward family, but they want power, right? And it genuinely scares me when I think about this, because they are naturally nihilistic. Where they gain that power and that assertion from within themselves, to me, is quite troubling. And their ability to inflict pain. You know, I did a lot of translating, the pieces that the journalists that exposed Emmanuel Macron's upbringing and the fact that his wife was actually born a man. He spoke about this at length. I
don't know if y'all remember that. So she ended up having a back and forth. I think it may have been Mark Lamont, or maybe it was Chink from the Young Turks. And when she brought up Obama, she was smoking him, bro. But she said something. She was like, yo, there's like a love letter that Obama ended up writing to his well, it's a letter that Obama ended up writing to his then girlfriend, professing his love to like some guy, you know. And she kind of went in on that. So it's pretty interesting, man, like some of the things that she's uncovered. And I didn't even know, like, Obama's, like, ex-girlfriend was white. So I don't know, man. I don't have a problem with people, you know, interracially dating. Like, I don't Hey, white or black, whatever. But like, it was the letter that was pretty interesting. So
when you have someone who was raised up like this, someone who was sexually assaulted when he was young, introduced to sort of these perverted sexual things, we're talking about so much sexual perversion in the government, their ability to inflict pain on others almost knows no bounds. There's an element of a sociopathic nature that's instilled in them at a very young age. And I think we have too many of these sociopaths that are in government. Their ability to lie. Like I say to people, pause, forget what you think about Kamala, whether you're voting for her, whether you're not voting for her. We've now established as a fact that she put a fake woman in her book and tried to present this black.
Yeah, that is like really weird, guys. Like let's keep it real. Like Kamala Harris putting a fake, like there's like images of her next to a lady that's supposed to be her grandmother that ended up passing before she was even born. For her to like do that is kind of diabolical. Like if you ask me, this is just me being like all the way real with it. Like, why would you do something like that? That's like on some scary movie type stuff. Like y'all are photoshopping in a lady. But anyway, like, so her mom, her grandmother is actually white. Like Miss Barrow is actually like a white lady, but she ended up taking a photo with, so I guess the photo may not have been photoshopped because it was the lady that wasn't really her grandmother that she was trying to act like that was her grandmother that ended up actually being the help of the house. But her real grandmother actually is no longer here. And they found out she was actually a white lady. So I don't know, like Kamala Harris, we don't know nothing about this lady. Like she grew up in Canada, went to high school in Canada, her formative years. We don't know anything about this lady, bro. And it's always when they have a black candidate, like they never grew up in America, like they grew up in like different places. Look at Obama, like Indonesia, like different places. Then he spent a lot of his time like in Hawaii, and I think he went to, which is, America, whatever, but he spent his time in Hawaii at like a paid school, you know what I mean? They had no black people in the school, but then he wants to say, oh, the brothers need to consider voting for Kamala Harris, or he's saying like trying to shame us basically. Oh, he feels like we don't want to vote for her because she's like a female, and like no, and the brothers need to be on the same accord. Like, bro, Obama is wilding.
Black woman as her grandmother. What kind of a person?
Hit the like button if y'all can.
Yes, like what do you think about what
y'all gotta understand? Y'all hitting that like button actually works. Like, all right, let me see shout out to y'all. The last blog we did, like let me go to this channel. Let me just show y'all real quick. I don't care. I can show y'all. Let me see. So the last blog we did 257,000 views 10 hours ago. Yo, I don't even feel like it was 10 hours ago, bro. Then before that, I did wait, hold on. Let me go to my stuff, bro. So we 257,000 views. The blog before that, we did 153,000 views. Then I did like some battle rap. It's like small like stuff. It did 15,000 views. Then before that, 310,000 views. Before that, 225,000 views. Before that, 193,000 views. Before that, 304,000 views. So shout out to y'all. That's not me. That's y'all like hitting the like button. Y'all sharing the video. I appreciate y'all. TL said Obama is one of the best presidents ever. He said Hawaii is America, but whatever. And then Market Spike said, my thing is what's going to be the difference is what Biden was doing. If he was horrible, she's gonna probably be worse. I do feel like they're running the country into the wrong direction. And you even seen the polls, like people coming out, and Kamala Harris, she had to face that when she was talking to Brett Baer, and he was like, yo, 79% of the country believes that we're heading in the wrong direction. What do you think about that? And she started blaming Trump again. Like ridiculous. Like, and I'm starting to see a lot of people, right? A lot of videos surfacing on TikTok, a lot of videos surfacing on Twitter, and people they're basically like, like I'm out in the real world. Like I don't want to get involved in like all of this racial stuff, like whether or not she's white or black or, none of that. Like even red or blue, I really don't care about that. All I care about is being able to afford to live. And a lot of people are feeling like it's more and more difficult to do that. And, Gen Z, they don't want to be working like 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet. It's ridiculous. You know, and in America, that's a very high probability right now that you're going to be, if not working 2 jobs, you're going to have a roommate. You know what I mean? Or you lucky and you make a lot of money to where you don't have that situation. So I don't know, man. Like, it's just, it's very interesting to see the shift. And we can watch like some of these videos too, like from people like they're getting fed up, bro. Let me show y'all this.
I'm gonna vote for Donald Trump, and this is why. That's shocking of me to say. 1, your homegirl can't afford groceries. 2, how Afghanistan was carried out. 3, how everything.
You hear what she said? Like, she was that noodles. She said your homegirl can't afford groceries.
Trump, and this is why. That's shocking of me to say. 1, your homegirl can't afford groceries. 2, how Afghanistan was carried out. 3, how everything is happening between Israel and Gaza and the Middle East at war should not be handled how it's being handled right now. Ukraine, Maui fires, all of those are perfect examples of the government mishandling taxpayer dollars, not being there for the people. Like, let's just talk about Maui for a second.
Bro, let's talk about government mishandling of taxpayer dollars. Let's talk about that. Hold on. There's a Chicago mayor. Some people may not have been here when we was reacting to this. There's a Chicago mayor that spent $80,000 to renovate an office for his wife. This is a Democratic mayor. Like, he spent $80,000 to renovate an office for his wife while the city is going through dire straits with financial difficulty.
Record showing that the city spent $80,000 renovating a single office to be used by Mayor Johnson's wife, the First Lady of Chicago.
The receipts show that city workers did much of the labor and billed the city for that work. Here's NBC5 Investigates Bennett Haberly with the story. Bennett.
Yeah, Alex and Allison, these renovation or redecorating costs, well, the mayor says won't bankrupt the city, come at a time when Chicago is facing a huge financial hole and weighing all options, including potential layoffs, to make up for this deficit.
This is insane. This is literally insane.
Chicago's financial challenges raise questions about why the city spent more than $80,000 renovating this office in the Cultural Center for First Lady Stacey Johnson. Invoices obtained.
Mafioso said, hit the like button, hit the like button. Yeah, if y'all can, man, please do that. That does help the video a lot. You know, and subscribe. We are on, y'all are part of history, bro, with me. This is my history. It's my personal history. Y'all are in a part of history with me, like subscribing to the channel. You know, I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, and you know, that kind of just like unlocks a lot more protections. And I'm thinking about like paying for a publicist so that these videos and stuff that I'm doing will actually get out to the masses and things like that. You know, publicists, like, they control, like, you know, a lot of, not control, but they got very good relationships with people on major platforms that end up sharing that. You know, like when you be seeing like Aiden Ross and people like that, you know, the publicist is what's really doing that, you know. So I'm thinking about like getting a publicist and everything like that so that we can get more, like, bring more awareness to what we talking about, showing different videos, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking about doing that. But 100,000 subscribers, that kind of like evens the playing field a little bit more to where, you know, they're not overcharging me for stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then also, if I want to react to specific videos, you know, I have a little bit more latitude, you know, I would think, to be able to react to certain things to where they can't just like, no, shut the video down. So that's why I've been like going hard, like on the past 2 weeks, and you know, it's been working. Like the subscriber count has been going up. We got 90,065 subscribers, and we had 67,000 2 weeks ago. So it's been working. So I appreciate everybody for subscribing. Smoking Fire says subscribe. Shout out to you. But let's listen to this. So we got the Chicago mayor that is taking $80,000 from the taxpayers to furnish an office for the First Lady.
By NBC5 Investigates show the work began in room 306 as early as February and continued through August, with city workers, including painters, carpenters, and electricians, clocking more than 350 hours of time. billing the city for more than $25,000 in labor costs. Invoices also show more than $11,000 went to a vendor to replace tile and carpeting. Another invoice shows more than $43,000 was spent on furniture alone. We uncovered these records through a series of public records requests that we filed weeks ago. We told the mayor's office we had questions about this on Tuesday, giving them more than 24 hours to prepare for these questions. I'm wondering if you could help define
Eve with the $10 donation. She said, look up Disney employees busted in trafficking ring, Polk County on here. The sheriff talks about wasted tax dollars, government paying for it. Let me see that.
What is the role of the First Lady in your administration, and how do we justify spending upwards of $80,000 to redecorate an office for her and staff in our current financial situation?
So the Cultural Center has always been a location for dignitaries.
Hold on, let me see. Since you donated, let me see this.
First, I want to introduce you to this wonderful team of folks.
Shout out to Slacktivist 199. He said, I like to switch up from battle rap. Hey man, like I'm still gonna get into entertainment and stuff, but it's just like right now we got an election coming up, and you know what I mean. I like politics. I'm probably gonna end up just talking about it for a while.
They, along with others, are the reason we had a remarkably successful operation called Autumn Sweep. We were joined.
Yo, this is insane. What is going on, bro? Abercrombie and Fitch, and now this. Disney employee busted in Florida, human sting that nabbed 157 suspects. Eve, what is going on out here?
By One More Child, Heartland for Children, DCF, Lake Wells Police, Davenport Police, Clearmont Police, Auburndale Police, St. Cloud Police, Winter Haven Fire Rescue, Lakeland Police, Haines City Police, Winter Haven Police, Haines City Police, Marion County Sheriff's Office, Lake County Sheriff's Office, Tampa Police, and the State Attorney's Office. Now, also speaking today will be Captain Ty Thompson from Lakeland, Chief Parker from Davenport. We're
going to get to this in one second. I want to show y'all this too. This is crazy. So it says, shout out to Say Cheese. They said that I can use their content or whatever. They're trying to help me too. Former Abercrombie and CEO Mike Jeffries arrested in Florida on trafficking charges filed by federal prosecutors in New York. What is going on, bro? This is crazy.
Last Wells from Lake Wells, Joni Domain.
Hey, Eve said, "Why isn't this everywhere?" Hey, if y'all hitting the like button, y'all are bringing awareness to the videos. We showing things on this channel that people won't show. And you know, Eve, like, you know, the media is heavily controlled. They've got a lot of influence out there.
From One More Child, Acadian Parchment from Heartland for Children. I'm going to give a brief overview of what occurred, and then we're going to focus on a couple of topics. We focus on going after the human trafficking operations. And we understand that there are live victims that we're trying to rescue every day. And then we culminate with an operation such as this with our partners. And the only reason we can be successful is because of the number of partners that we have. This operation began on October 2nd, and it only lasted 5 days because of the hurricane, so we had to cut it off early, and despite that, we made 157 arrests, 47 prostitutes, 96 johns, and 14 for a variety of other charges.
Any guy with the 199, he said, did he tell him?
We arrested one for human trafficking. Usually, it's remarkably difficult to find the human trafficker, but we did this time.
Shout out to them for finding the person. Yo, this should be everywhere, y'all. Y'all need to share this video. This need to be everywhere.
We also rescued 4 potential...
Or, I mean, even if you don't want to share the video, clip this part, like, and throw it on social media. People need to see this.
Victims of human trafficking that admitted it up front. Now, our wonderful NGOs that are here today will follow up with all of these people, because after creating a relationship and partnership, usually they identify others who, once they become accustomed to the NGOs and see that they're there to help them, may also be noticed. But we are excited that we were able to rescue...
Bro, they nabbed 157 suspects? Nah, I'm about to share this to Twitter, bro. They bugging. I'm sharing that to Twitter. The Turner said it's about time. I keep asking about the missing children from the border.
Compared to the UK, but we have a subject matter expert now. 26 of those were married. The youngest, John, we arrested was 15. The oldest one was 61. We added 35 new felony charges and 201 misdemeanor charges as a result of this operation. What's interesting is that there were 327 prior felony charges that had been filed against these people. So we weren't dealing with a lot of people who just stumbled in by mistake. And there were 455 prior misdemeanor charges filed against these people. Now, these that we arrested, some of the charges included 2 counts of homicide that
Bro, this is going down at Disney.
Or 2 people charged with.
This dude, shout out to him. He been working. Like, he been getting people left and right. Shout out to, what is his name? I be seeing him everywhere. Hold on. It says Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd. Shout out to Grady Judd, bro. You get, hey, Piper Boy Williams says, shout out to Thug Life. You get a Thug Life. Shout out to you. You know what I mean? Like, he keeping them safe over there. Shout out to him for that.
Homicide.
People don't like sheriffs, they don't like cops, bro. If you catching people that's doing that, I ain't got no problem with you, bro. I ain't got no problem with you. Shout out to you.
Apparently those were all processed in the process: vehicle homicide, kidnapping, robbery, and an sundry of other charges. So there was some very bad people that we arrested. Now, for just a moment, I want to focus on what I think is a huge concern, and that huge concern is those that came here illegally. So I'm going to roll out.
So it's like people coming over here illegally. Oh man, I'm a little like, this is crazy.
For you first, I want you to see this chart. 25 illegal immigrants were arrested in this operation. They were from Venezuela, Cuba, Colombia, Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico. 16% of these total arrests were people who should not even have been in this country.
What? Eve, do you see this? They're not even supposed to be in this country.
But they were here. And they were here because we have a federal government that enabled these criminals to come into the country and then treated them very well after the criminals came here illegally. So let me share a story with you, and then I'm going to read a quote for you and then let you see a video. The prostitutes that came here, several of them had to pay off a coyote debt. Some of them said, hey, we did it because it was easy money. Others said, well, we came here and we were illegal, we couldn't get employment, so we turned to prostitution. Some of them said we were threatened and our family was threatened if we did not prostitute for the coyotes or for the human traffickers. So I'm going to tell you one story about one of our suspects, Maria, and that's not her real name. She's from Venezuela. She made a conscious decision to come to this country to commit crime. She flew into Mexico from Venezuela. She walked across from Juarez, Mexico, into El Paso, Texas.
Hey, we all need to go to this video. Fox 13 Tampa Bay, Disney employee busted in Florida, human trafficking sting that nabbed 157 suspects. If you got like an extra device, like an iPad or something, let's go like this video so we can get, like, make this be seen.
A 1-year-old child. Where she was,
and then I do need to change the title so people can see this more.
Greeted by the Border Patrol. Did you hear what I said? She was greeted by the Border Patrol. There was no sneaking. She flew in, she got here, she simply walked across the open border. There is no border security at the southern border. Zero. It doesn't exist. So when she was greeted, and you'll understand why we use that term in a minute, you'll understand that she went to the Border Patrol processing, where in one day She completed the processing and was released to a facility, a holding facility, a housing facility for immigrants. She said I was given a DNA test to make sure that my DNA matched my child's. He was given a DEA test to make sure he was really my child. She said once that occurred, they set me down and they told me all about the benefits that I would get in the United States. She said I was eligible and I had to fill out these forms so that I could get those benefits. She said, so I fill forms out for Medicaid, for SNAP, which is money for food. She said I was given free travel from the border to Chicago. When I got to Chicago, I couldn't find gainful employment there, so I thought, what the heck? I'll go to Florida. And then I got to fly to Florida. She was giving free housing, all because the United States paid for that. That's right, you, the taxpayers, got to pay for that.
Wow. Thug Life! Put it out there, Judge Thug Life! You ain't about to be, like, this is political. I don't want to make this political, but this is political. They should not have been here in the first place. They are making it, when Trump is out here talking about this, they saying that he crazy, but it looked like he telling the truth. This is wild, bruh. He shouldn't have been here in the first place. Show the picture, show everything. Shout out to Mr. Judd, bro.
Released to a facility, a holding facility.
Eve said, I'm disabled and can't get Medicaid. What?
A housing facility.
Hey, Eve, where you live at? Like, what state you in? If you around me and you need help, like, let me know. I'm in Tennessee.
She said I was given a DNA test to make sure that my DNA matched my child's. He was given a DEA test to make sure he was really my child. She said once that occurred, they set me down and they told me all about the benefits that I would get in the United States. She said I was eligible and I had to fill out these forms so that I could get those benefits. She said, so I fill forms
and they're getting benefits? Oh, Lord. This is literally insane. Hey, Eve, thank you for putting this out. Thank you for putting this out.
Out for Medicaid.
And they're getting Medicaid? Oh, no, bruh. No. This lady has lost her mind. Look at her down there. She has lost her mind. Kamala.
Which is money for food. She said
Eve said, but they get Medicaid. This is crazy. And then Jonathan Williams said they give them $5,000 in SNAP and $1,300 in cash per family of 5 in New York. Elizabeth Turner said, I'm sorry, Eve. I know trying to make it on $1,700 a month in California, I get Medicaid. I'm sorry, y'all got to deal with this. And then seeing like what this country is doing, like this is ridiculous. And people don't like, I'm glad y'all put that out there, bro. Like, and yeah, and I'm spending, if you're watching this on the playback, I'm spending extra time on Eve because I feel like, yo, she just like, I didn't even notice what was going on. You know what I mean? And she just enlightened me. Disney employees busted in Florida human trafficking sting that nabbed 157 suspects. We didn't even notice. Why isn't Charlemagne the God talking about this?
Was given free travel from the border to Chicago. When I got to Chicago, I couldn't find gainful employment there, so I thought, what the heck? I'll go to Florida. And then I got to fly to Florida. She was giving free housing. And
free housing. Like, yo. Heather Manning, shout out to you, said, look at what illegal immigrants get versus people that lost everything in Hurricane Helene. Love that guy. Yo, this guy, like this sheriff, bro, like, and black people, y'all got to get out of that not liking like police. Like, I get it, man. Like, we got like some bad police, but there are some good ones out there, bro. Like, that's doing stuff like this. Imagine like these people could nab your kids. You know what I mean? And he out here like making sure this, like, they safe. You know, so shout out to him and shout out to the governor there. They got like one of the most fire governors, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Hurricane Milton was about to go down, and like you seen how he was, DeSantis, like he was acting. Like, yo, we not about to make none of this political. I need to make sure my citizens is safe. Bro, I'm kind of low-key thinking about moving to Florida, bro. I mean, I like Tennessee, though. But, like, Florida, I like how they handle business down there, bro.
Because the United States paid.
Glenn said, I'm 63. I have a bum left arm, a hernia, 2 bad knees, and I can't even get disability benefits or Medicaid. That's ridiculous. Kamala Harris is giving everybody's money to illegals, allegedly. And then she wants to go to Univision and pander. And this lady is talking about, oh, what are you going to do to make sure my family that's living in the shadows get the health care that they deserve? And she's placating this lady. Ridiculous. I reacted to that, y'all. Guess what happened? Hit with a copyright. Not because of all of that, because I showed a little part of Kamala Harris answering questions with a teleprompter. And they hit that video with a copyright. That's what I'm saying. Like, we have got to get this channel to 100,000 subscribers so they can, like, stop doing stuff like that. You know what I mean?
For that. That's right. You, the taxpayers, got to pay for that. So this
shout out to you. I gotta understand, like, hitting the super chat. I'm not just saying that. Like, if y'all can, like, subscribers, if y'all subscribers and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to respond to y'all if I can. Thug life, because we thug life. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all can, like, hit the super chat, because how they have made it is that, like, I make more money talking about entertainment than I do, like, stuff like this. You know what I mean? So, like, it helps me to keep going, to be like, okay, yeah, no, we here. You know what I mean? But that's why I want to say shout out to people like, you know, Eve and Slacktivist and Henny God, you know what I mean, that's going ahead and hitting the like, the thanks and all of that. I appreciate that, because I think this is what they doing to Eve. We gonna get back to this, but like, they trying to make it to where, like, creators don't want to really show this because you're not gonna make much money doing it. That's what I think they're doing. Because, like, when you look at YouTube, like, shout out to YouTube, Thug Life, I ain't got no problem with y'all, right? But I'm just saying, like, from the work I've done over the years, it seems like when I'm distracting y'all with different things, I get wild money. But then, like, when I come and I do stuff like this, it's like, it's regular. You know what I mean? It seemed like mostly the super chats was pushing this. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
After I finished talking to
But that could be, Eve, why people aren't talking about it. And that's just me from a creator standpoint saying what it is. You know what I mean? Because this video can be limited because of the title and everything. And people be like, I don't want to touch on that. It's too much time. I only got so much time in a day. I'm working. And then I got to, you know what I'm saying? So hit the like button, like all of that. Shout out.
Immigration, a short time passed until a DNA test was done on me and my son.
And shout out to Mafioso, one of the biggest contributors on the channel. He's got a ranch. He with a $5 donation, he said over 300,000 children have gone missing that's come from the border. I can only imagine what they are going through, and people want to vote Democrat. It is insane, Mafioso. Literally insane. Like, I feel you, bro. And it's like, and if you talk about certain things like that, like even on like Facebook, you get like censored heavily, you know, and people are posting like their censorship, like the original post, like they make sure they make the original post first. And then they show what Facebook ended up doing. Like, they're taking down that, like, Facebook is so scared of the Democratic Party, bro. Like, because they see what they just did to TikTok, like they're forcing to sell. They are afraid of the Democratic Party. They are doing anything and everything. Like, they got Obama elected. They're doing anything and everything they can to censor you. You know what I'm saying?
Son, to prove that he was my son.
And then, Jace, you got to understand, I got to react to the video. I got to talk. I got to stop it and talk, because if I don't, it gets pulled down. This is a reaction. I can't just post all of Fox News stuff. I have to play a little bit and talk. That's how it works. Or the video gets pulled. But Fox News is a little bit more, they give you a little bit more latitude than like the CNN. But that's why I stop and I start. It's not, I'm not going at you and nothing like that. A lot of people don't realize, like, after the video finishes processing, it'll say copyright if you don't do this. So I haven't been hit with that in a long time, but if you don't react, that's when you get hit with it.
Then they set me down with other people who were also waiting and had already qualified to be released. Then they explained to us that the documents we had in our hands were our personal identification in the United States, and we could use the documents to travel on buses and airplanes. They also explained to us that we could use those documents to apply for our documents to become legal here. And after that, they explained all of the benefits. They said, "Welcome."
And I don't want to hear nobody saying that Mr. Judd is racist. I don't want to hear anybody saying Grady Judd is racist. She don't look like she white. He don't look like he's white. So I don't want to, like, don't be coming to me with like, no, Mr. Judd is racist. Don't be do, because y'all be trying to do that. Shout out to Mr. Judd, bro. Thug life.
United States.
All right, I don't know what she's saying. Shout out to her. Thug life. Allergies, bro. Sarah Nicholas said, please encourage people to vote for Trump. You truly do not realize how the U.S. affects other economies. Yeah, I am. Like, trust me, I am. Furu says, hold on, I'm going to fast forward because I don't know what she said. Respectfully to her, like, I need to get up on my Spanish. You know what I mean? She said that's why so many people who don't live in the U.S. are rooting for Trump to win. And I've been studying like Japanese and stuff like that. Tishikwa Edemasuka, Migi Hidari Masugu, like all that, like, you know, thug life, you know what I mean? But I need to be studying like Spanish to see like what is going on, bro. Because we got like situation.
In addition to her, 2 of the human trafficking victims admitted they had to pay off a coyote debt of $6,000. Make no mistake about it, the government is complicit and is aiding and abetting human trafficking in the United States because...
And look at her voice, not her voice, but look at her when he says that they're aiding and abetting human trafficking. Watch her. She looks like she's like Mexican or something like that. Look at her, like she understands it.
Admitted they had to pay off a coyote debt of $6,000. Make no mistake about it, the government is complicit and is aiding and abetting human trafficking in the United States because they're creating an environment for people to start out here at more than they amassed where they came from. In addition to that, there is a wide open border where fentanyl is coming across, and that is encouraged. And as a result of that, we have thousands upon thousands of people dying in the United States. And then the best that our federal politicians can say was, well, it didn't kill as many people this year as last year. I don't even need to comment more about that. All the while, we have people that are suffering, that have not received help yet.
Please go to this video. I'm subscribing. Hit the like button, please. Like, we got to push this out. Like, yeah, I mean, it's easy for us to push out Drake videos and stuff. Like, push this out, bro. Like, subscribe to, like, hit the like button, bro. That's important.
From the federal government as a result of the hurricanes.
It ain't all about me.
And in Florida and Polk County, the aid's not come through yet. There are people, irrespective of the hurricanes, in this nation that need help, that need support. But they don't.
And shout out to y'all. We got 27,000 views in here, man. So y'all are hitting the like button. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Also, we trying to get to 100,000 subscribers.
Get that support that these folks get for coming across the border.
And then we got For Real Family with a $5 donation. He said in the United States, approximately 840,000 children are reported missing each. Are you serious? Bro, if my kid was missing, bro, I'm telling you, I would literally lose my mind. Like, I'm such a, like, Eve, like, oh yeah, I'm such an annoying parent. Like, my kids be getting annoyed with me, bro. Like, they do. They could tell you, like, oh, dad's always in here trying to bother us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to be around us. And, like, I'll be annoying them. Like, if one of my kids was, nah, like, even like my child's mother, bro, like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all be keeping it real with me. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, right? So me and my child's mother, we had broke up. Thug life. It is what it is. Things happen. She tried to take my child to another state. I took her to court. I didn't care if they was gonna clean me out or whatever. You not about to take my daughter, bro. And the judge seen that and he gave me custody. He was like, nah, like she was born here. You can't just take her, go to another state. Like, no, like I took her to court, bro. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I couldn't imagine like being like, even if she would have won, she went to a different state, I would be in that state. That's what type of father I am. I'm annoying, like thug life. It is what it is, right? Ain't no way. If my child is missing, hey, I quit my job, everything. I'm trying to find my kid. And if I find somebody that took my kid out, hey, they ain't gonna be on this earth no more. I'm just saying what it is. I will go out. I get the needle for my kid. Thug life, the electric, all that. You not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be like, bro, ain't no way. I couldn't imagine 300-something thousand kids. Like, bro. And then you got people that like this, doing this. This is insane. This is crazy, bro.
Illegally. What are we gonna get?
Like my daughter was annoyed, bro. She was playing Fortnite. I had my girl was like, yo, like give her your Xbox that you don't play, because she been wanting to play Fortnite. I'm like, all right. So I gave her the Xbox, and then like it got set up and everything. I was just in there with her, like chilling while she was playing Fortnite. You know, she annoyed, like, oh, my dad is in here. You know what I mean? But I was chilling. My son came in and everything, thug like, you know what I'm saying? But I was just chilling. Like, but I like, you know what I mean? When you have a kid, that's like you. You know, so nah, bro. Like, I'm not about to, bro. If somebody get, bro, I tell you, like that 300 and something. Let me look this up, bro. I don't think you lying to me, bro. But hold on. How many kids are missing? Nationwide Center are missing. Hold on. I heard it was a lot. I don't know how many though. FBI. Hold on. The FBI be. I can't really trust the FBI though. FBI be like cat, bro. Oh my God, bro. Missing persons. If y'all seen any of these people, please contact the police. See any of these people, contact the police. This is insane. Yo, and we all distracted with entertainment, bro. People don't know. These people are missing. This is insane, bro. Laura Trump, she basically was talking about all of that too, like with Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne the God was trying to like fight for the liberals, and she was like, "Yo, we had a wall that was up. They tore it down. All they have to do is put the wall back up. They tore it down. That's ridiculous." And then she said like 50% of the women around that area are being SA assaulted. It's ridiculous. And then like if you live around that area, because the hospitals are overran with illegals coming in, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they might hurt themselves or whatever, but they overran. So like if you want to give birth, you got to drive like 2 hours away to the hospital to give birth. That's crazy, bro. Because the hospitals are overran. Shout out to Mafiosa with the $5 donation. Shout out to you, you know what I mean? Heavy contributor, I appreciate you. Hope even after the election is over, you still stay doing political videos. We need channels like this, Piper Boy, your hard work. Oh yeah, I'm doing like, bro. Hey, Mafiosa, you know how many people been hitting me up behind the scenes like, yo, like just go back to entertainment. Like, no. No! I'll just go back, because in my mind, bro, this is how it is, Mafiosa. It's like, go back to distracting people. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I ain't got no millions of dollar deals to distract people like some of these people do. Like, no, I'm gonna talk about like what is going on. Like, hey, Eve sent like a donation. She like, yo, this is a video you need to see. Hey, what we doing? We watching.
And then welcoming them to the United States and showering them with gifts.
Coming to the United States, and I got to react to it. It's a reaction video. I don't want to get this to be pulled down for any reason, right? They're showering them with gifts. Where's Disney? Somebody said, DDH said, what about Disney? Where is Disney? Employee Disney employee busted in Florida human trafficking scene. Where is...
And
this is crazy. This is literally crazy. OMG said that's sad. Yeah, man. This is crazy.
then
Somebody said just make another channel and do both. No, bro. You want me to be distracting people? No, just go to another channel that people are distracting people. Like, don't unsubscribe for this. Thug Life. Just go to another channel, bro. Like, if you want, hey, FLN Reacts. Go to another, like, I'm not dissing you. Not, just go to another channel where they distracting people. Like, that, it's a lot of them out there. Like that, like, no, I'm not about to do that, bro. Like, this need to be put out. What is the, like, how many people gonna talk about Drake and Kendrick Lamar? Or battle rap and all, like, bro, they already stealing my style in the battle rap culture, bro. They all doing it. I don't care what they say. Thug Life, they are. Let them, they are mimicking me anyway. Go watch that. And entertainment, like, you know what I mean, is different. And shout out to all the, like, the big entertainment platform that have reached out and allowed me to use their content. Shout out to them, Thug Life. But this is important. I'm not about to be distracted by this. This is a, like, bro, this is a sting at Disney. 157 suspects. This is big. This is a big deal. People will do anything for money, bro. Anything for money. You know, this is a sting, bro. So they've been, like, looking at these dudes for a minute. Oh, you caught, bro. You caught. I don't care. Like, that fake tear in his left eye, I don't care about that, bro. You caught.
So, Travis, when they would refuse or say, I'm tired, I don't want to do this anymore, he would slap and choke one of our victims and threaten.
Wow. Wow.
Them if they did not get out.
Yo, we need to be covering, like, some of these, like, cases, like trials. What y'all think about that? Hit the like button. Thug Life. Hit the like button. We need to be covering. Hey, Kamala Harris. Hey, Tim Waltz. While y'all out here acting like there's not a problem, y'all wanted to spend the taxpayer money going at Trump, like, working the, I'm voting for the felon anyway. Thug Life. Y'all wanted to give him a felony? This is what's going on under your watch. Why is Sheriff Judge sitting here saying they shouldn't have been in the United States anyway?
And go back to work. It is exciting. If
shout out to Sarah Meyer. Said, I thank you. This is horrible.
His arrest, it would have
this should be on the news right now.
But let me get over a few more of the arrest. Now, what would a
Tony said, shout out, salute to Piper Boy for the pivot to political content. Hey, man, it's just, it's whatever that's hot, but for right now, bro, like, it's just, bro, you gotta understand, bro. I gotta react to this. Sorry to y'all, you know what I mean? You gotta understand, bro. Like, I've been paid, like, I don't even want to say because they hired like 83,000 IRS agents, but a lot of money to distract people in entertainment. Why do you think, like, DJ Academics, every time he posts something, Drake and this and Charleston White and that, like, it's distractions, bro. They get, like, bro, you make so much money. And now I'm getting, like, views. Sometimes I get more views than him. Now I understand why he does it. And this is no diss to him. He ended up posting me before when I, you know what I mean, the whole Young Buck situation. Shout out to him. But I'm just saying, like what you make, like, doing that is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not about to sit here and enlighten you on what's going on with this Disney situation. And he got deals on top of making money like that. Like, bruh. Like, so, nah, it's not, like, necessarily, like, a straight pivot away from it. It's just me just talking about what is happening. Like, I feel like, all right, I done made my money in entertainment. Now I feel like I'm socially conscious now. Now I feel like, yo, I got to talk about what's really going on. There is a mayor in Chicago that just took $80,000 of taxpayer money. I don't even live in Chicago, but I think this is a problem. We're going to get back to that, Eve. This is a problem. He took $80,000 taxpayer money to renovate an office for his wife.
Giving them more than 20
while they're going through a budget issue.
hours to prepare for these questions. I'm wondering if you could help define what is the role of the First Lady in your administration, and how do we justify spending upwards of $80,000 to redecorate an office for her and staff? in our current financial situation?
So the Cultural Center has always been a location for dignitaries.
I don't care about a cultural center always being a location for dignitaries. I don't care about that. Why are you spending $80-something thousand of taxpayer money when people are upset? They need more police. Y'all done already unarmed people. Like when I went to Chicago, I went to the Young Jeezy concert. I couldn't carry my blick. Thug life. I can have it in the car rolling through there, but I can't protect myself. And Chicago is one of the most dangerous places in the United States. And these people have been working to disarm y'all and allow only the criminals to be able to have access to the blicks. And he's sitting here taking $80,000 from taxpayers. It's just ridiculous. What does his wife need, like the office remodeled for? I don't want to hear the black card at all.
Every first lady has had office space, there. Renovations for my office or any other office is standard procedure.
Is there any concern about optics of spending $4,000 on a desk or $4,000?
He spent $4,000 on a desk while they're having a budget crisis. And he's standing there. He's standing there in front of you. He's literally standing there like, and what y'all gonna do about it? I don't think $4,000 is gonna really hurt. A crisis has already been going on. Like, what? Dog, like, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Wait a minute. This dude has lost his mind. You should be in jail with Eric Adams.
In club shares at a time when the city is in this sort of budget hole.
Yeah, a desk is not going to, the purchase of a desk is not going to change the financial structural damage that has been in place for a very long time.
Imagine you got to pay rent. Yo kid come in there like, sorry, I had to buy like a new computer chair and you short on rent. You're like, oh, I don't think like me buying a computer chair, Mom, it's going to affect you paying mortgage. You going to take that bet off. What you say? Where my money at? And he's sitting here like it ain't no big deal. What you going to do about it? The governor, if you don't get this, I'm not even in Chicago. If you do not remove this guy from office, you are just as complicit. Thug life.
So this is why we ask, and I mean this respectfully, we ask far more profound questions than that. We ask, how do we make sure that the structural damage that's been created over the course of decades, that we reroute the rivers, if you will, to make
we reroute the rivers, as you will. Like, how do we make sure, like the structural damage all throughout the years? Like, how do we make sure we reroute the rivers? You know how you reroute the rivers? You stop spending $80,000 on and $4,000 on a desk. That could have been an officer. Do you not see what's going on in Chicago? Wait a minute. Hit the like button, Thug Life. Do you not see that?
Make sure that it gets to the places where there's dry land. And that's what we're doing.
Johnson voiced displeasure with our questions, but they were born out of these receipts, which show an order.
Somebody said, this man has crippled our city. This is what I think is going on. And this is just my educated guess. I'm not saying this is a fact. I think he money laundering. That's what I think. Allegedly. Thug Life, he rich. I don't want him to come after me. But I'm just saying, it kind of looks like when you see some of this office supplies that this guy, and nobody is talking about this on their YouTube channel, hit the like button. When you look at some of this furniture, he spent $8,000 on 2 generic, little seats, regular little chairs. That looks like money laundering to me. I just watched Ozark on Netflix, Thug Life. This is what this looks like. You got a friend that's got a furniture business. Hey, yo, I'm going to pay you $8,000 for 2 little crappy chairs. Give me 50% on the back end. This is what this looks like to me. I'm not saying you doing this, but this is what it looks like. They got $80,000 for a remodel, and the city is going through a budget crisis. What like that? What is going on, bruh?
For this executive chair costing more than $2,200.
$2,200 for a chair? And watch, y'all gonna be, when you see this other chair, you're gonna be like, what? 22, bro, my chair look better than that. And my chair is like $145 or something like that. Bro, $2,200 for that? I've been to a lot of funerals in my life, right? Funerals got the worst type of furniture. And the reason why I used to take bodies to the morgue and everything, thug life, it is what it is. It was a job. I didn't like it. I had to make money. You know what I mean? Somebody got to do it. Take bodies to the morgue, right? A lot of funeral people, like in the funeral business, the reason why their furniture looks a certain way is so you don't remember it. You know what I mean? Because it's not a situation you want to remember. You know, so they be having like the most like off-brand looking furniture that you can find, right? This is one of them like funeral chairs. Chair look terrible, but it's like $2,200 for a chair.
A desk labeled for the First Lady running.
Look at that chair, that desk. $4,400 for that? This is ridiculous.
Than $4,400. Another staffer's desk, $4,600.
You paid $4,600 for another person's desk. What is going on, bro? What is this?
And 2 club chairs costing more than $8,000.
$8,000 for these chairs? Has he lost his mind? Wait a minute. Why is he still in office? Why does that governor not remove him? Why? I can distract y'all all day and get 100,000 subscribers like that. But when we talking the real, the climb is slower. That's why I say y'all are part of history with me. Subscribe to the channel. $8,000. This looks like money laundering to me. Who's going to pay $4,000 for each one of these chairs? They ain't even leather. Wait a minute. This is literally ridiculous.
The question wasn't necessarily about just the dollar amount, but about the optics of that. We just had a very contentious council meeting, so I'm just wondering if you're concerned about that optics.
So I've been mayor for 17 months, and you have a question about how I feel about optics? Just go back and review the tape.
Yeah, we reviewing the tape and it look crazy. You should not be the mayor. Stop thinking because somebody black, they deserve the position. They will rob you like everybody. Wait a minute. Y'all trusted this dude. Look what he is doing. And now you got people coming out against him, right? And they talking about this in Chicago. They tired of this.
To everybody that's coming out in support of us doing better as a country, us doing better as a nation. I appreciate the kind words from P. Ray. I appreciate the love that I get when I come here. But I want everybody to understand, first and foremost, all glory goes to God. Yes. That's first and foremost. And then on top of that, I don't want to make set the stage at all that anything that I have been doing in City Hall is me by myself. It's quite a few of us that are always down there.
She is tired, y'all. Shout out to Maribel004 said, I just subscribed. She is tired, y'all.
Zoe Lee is always down there. Michael Young Bay is always down there. Of course, we know George Blakemore, Nicole, Michael Young Bay.
Shout out to Charlie Daniels for subscribing. Appreciate you. Said just subscribe. For real family with the $2 donation, probably doing what Wayfair things, smuggling kids. You never know, bro.
Okay, just like I don't do social media, I don't do none of this junk. Okay, perfect. So we've all been working very hard to get us to where the city is listening to what we're saying, and praise God, it has taken toll across the country. And I want Chicago to know that I'm so proud of Chicago. We're doing a major work here. And the reason why I say that real briefly before I get to the topic that you want me to be on for the 47. I lived in California. I was born and raised in Chicago. And after college, I went to California. And I lived in California for 35 years. I came back to Chicago because of what you hear me talk about, the problems with my mother's estate, how Cook County and the city of Chicago straight up are stealing black people's property. I want you all to get that through your head, through your psyche, what they're doing to our property. And that's what brought me back here.
She all like, yo, she gung-ho about it, bro. She gung-ho about it. Why ain't no Democrat, like, talking about this?
But in California, immigration started back there years ago in the 90s. And it came with such a force that it took over California.
That's right.
And he's making so many mistakes now that, like, the residents are starting to turn red. They tired of this, bro. Y'all can't just be getting in office, like doing what y'all want to do and throwing away money because you feel like doing it.
And there was no pushback from Californians. None. They were saying, well, you know, Mexico did used to belong to the Mexicans. California did used to belong to the Mexicans. And there was absolutely no pushback. Just like you saw when immigration was coming into New York. There was no pushback because New York has always had a heavy African immigration population there. So it was no pushback. But when they brought that nonsense to Chicago, come on. When they brought that nonsense to Chicago, and when they brought it to the South Side, they came over to Jeanette Taylor's Floyd first. And those people warned Lori Lightfoot at that point that if she allowed those immigrants to come into that Wentworth school, that she was not going to get back in office. And we saw the people in that community hold true to that, and she didn't get back in office. Then they came.
Sometimes, like, it just takes a voice. You know what I mean? A seed to kind of spark, you know what I mean? Like a revolution. Shout out to her, man.
To South Shore, with South Shore High School.
Yes, exactly. Maribel 004 said this city is being destroyed. Exactly.
And that's when you saw that South Shore group, Natasha Dunn, and that group start fighting back. And then it took a wider range. When I started coming because of my property, Zoe Lee started coming because of her mother's property, and the result is what you see today. Chicago, we setting it off. We set it off. We set it off. We let America know.
So she gonna be bringing people to the polls, bro.
How we gonna be treated. We stopped them in their tracks. We let the Democratic Party understand that their time was up with the nonsense. We let the Democratic Party understand that we tired of the empty lots. We tired of the abandoned buildings. We are tired of the underserved schools.
Bro, I just went to Chicago. I went to the Young Jeezy concert, bro. They need a lot of help with the roads. They need a lot of like. I literally was there and see no police officers. No police when I was there. $80,000 could have been a police officer on the street.
We tired of our kids not having what they should have, and I understand the issue with choice schools. I get it, but I also know this.
It's ridiculous.
Our children deserve to have good education in their communities. They shouldn't have to go across town to get no decent education. If they would keep all this low-income housing out of our communities and let us own property in peace.
Yes.
The property taxes is what channels the resources for a local school. If we have more
she's starting to figure it out. She's starting to figure it out. She's waking up. She's waking up. Thug life. She waking up.
Ownership in our communities, then we will have more resources in our schools. But the trick that the Democratic Party is doing, pushing this poverty down our throats about low-income housing, subsidized housing, affordable housing, all these things are intended to keep us poor. And in keeping us poor, it keeps our schools undeserved. And
hey, Mr. Johnson, they starting to figure this out like your plan. Oh, if I give them a little welfare, they'll vote for us for another 200 years. They figuring it out.
We have our schools undeserved. Next thing you know, we're generating another generation of ignorance. We know better. We know better. And we need to do better. So I just want to thank Chicago for being Chicago. It's not me. You all made the ground very fertile before I even got here with the work that was being put in from this city,
People don't understand how big this is that she's doing, man.
From the people in this town. So I came into fertile soil. So I want to thank you all for that. Now, as it pertains to the agenda portion that I'm supposed to be talking on, where I think it's number 14, where we're talking about Social Security and Medicaid.
Somebody said, Running Warriors, he's a subscriber, said, bro, we've always known. Bro, it's a lot of people that don't know. A lot of people still voting blue. People that ended up, like, bro, like, you don't understand what's going on. A lot of people are still, like, blind to it. You might not be blind to the facts, but a lot of people are. A lot of people are, bro. So you saying we is maybe a subset of people like you, but a big subset of people are just, like, still uninformed. Because it's channels like this under 100,000 subscribers. Like when they're on YouTube and they see under 100,000 subscribers, they might like look past this channel and go to another channel that's got a lot of subscribers. You see what I'm saying? And not understand what's going on. Like you look, shout out to Stop Child. I appreciate you with the $10 donation, said MAGA 2024. A lot of people may not be aware, bro.
The Democrats are trying to make us believe that it's the Trump administration that wants to cut Social Security and Medicare. That's not true. In fact, his agenda is saying that there should be no taxes on Social Security. There should be no taxes on senior citizens' monies that they get every month.
And there should be no taxes on overtime and tips. Shout out to her, bro.
Now, the reason why they're able to spend that and to scare people with that is because typically Social Security is for people that are senior citizens. And we all know that black people, the age of 60 and older, have always been dedicated to the Democratic Party, and rightfully so for that period of time. For that period of time. But now it's not like that. And so
it's a different time, bro. Like we not in change no more. We starting to understand what's going. Dear Mr. President, tell me what to do. These sacking up in the hood seem more true. Like it's crazy out here now.
If they can sell that narrative to the older generation, that he's going to mess with your Social Security, he's going to mess with your Medicare, it'll have you off and running to that pole. When the reality is, no, he's not. And we have to be very careful with that because our children are working. And on their paychecks, it still has the deduction for FICA, F-I-C-A, which is your Social Security. So they're steadily taking money out of our checks for Social Security.
Shout out to Tupac. He said, oh, you's a baller in the White House. I hope you comfortable because, yo, I spend my nights out with the lights out under safety and darkness among the crashes and the heartless and young souls, bros, ready to roll in Starship, launch it, leave it flat for scratch for godless. I gotta get chips, but you can't understand that. Like, bro,
Security and Medicare, but yet they want to tell us that it won't be any money for Social Security when our kids are able to get it. Right now, vote them out of office. Right now, vote them out of office. They're going to say that they don't have money to give us Social Security after we paid into it, like they didn't have money from FEMA to give to the people down south who had that tornado and that hurricane. They don't have money for those people after those people have paid into tax. I want to say
they got $750 for them. That's it, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's it. And that's why people are like, nah, we not doing that. And shout out to Hammer with the $10 donation. He said, Williams support Williams. I appreciate you, bro. Like, listen what they say.
Who you voting for? Trump. Come on, bro. Harris thugs backwards, bro. What? Harris. Man, we not voting for that, man. We voted for Trump, man. Why? Man,
look at him. Harris spelled backwards. Like, he said, nah, bro, we voting for Trump. Bro, and they saying, like, Trump is so racist. Like, people don't like him. He's so racist. Bro, they voting for Trump.
Who you voting for? Trump. Come on, bro. Harris thugs backwards, bro. What? Harris. Man, we not voting for that, man. We voted for Trump, man. Why? Man, we not with none of that, man. Chuck be looking out for the black community, man. We ain't doing that, man. I respect. You all good, my boy. All right, man. Yeah. And who you voting for, Trump or Kamala? Man, Trump. We ain't fucking with that Indian ass, man. Who, Kamala? Yeah, we ain't fucking with her. Why you don't fuck with her? Because she fuck with them immigrants. I'm black. Them Venezuelans taking all our bread. They out here creating gangs. They had gang banging, breaking in bandit cribs, all type of good shit. We ain't fucking with it. So you don't like an open border? Nope. We need that border. Hey, what are your thoughts on when Trump got shot? Man, hey, don't try to take my boy out. Make America great again. Hell yeah. Make America great again. Hey, Trump.
Yeah, but they'll say, oh, well, blacks don't like Trump because he's racist.
Like that. So whoever wanna believe in going her, check her history. Y'all turn around here. I mean, but we can make history. Man, We could, but it's not gonna be history, bro. That's gonna start World War III soon as she get in. And y'all know that y'all suck. Y'all trying to act like y'all don't know. It's gonna be World War III when she get in. Best believe that, man.
And we got wars going on right now.
Trump?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Kamala till it's backwards, bro.
Man, what are you talking? Kamala, we voting for Trump, bro. What are you talking about? You know damn well we don't Kamala. Trump, you and Kamala.
Come on, bro. I can't even have my opinion. Damn, bro.
Bro, you voted for you, so you with that all them Venezuelans? You with all that goofy?
Yeah.
Nah, ain't no yeah.
He said yeah.
That's why I get f***ed up with you.
Damn, bro. I can't even have my opinion on something.
No, not her.
Yeah.
Not her. She bad for the community in the world. I think
yeah.
Vote for Trump, gang.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Trump.
Say they want to vote for Trump. Just is what it is.
Or Harris.
Trump.
Yeah.
Trump.
Oh, Trump?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I shouldn't even let you shop here.
What you mean?
Trump.
He said I shouldn't even let you shop here. Dude is wild.
Bro.
Yeah.
Man, come on, bro. You know it's Harris all the way.
You said who?
It's Harris.
Who the fuck that? Fuck that. Harris, boy.
Come on, Kamala.
Man, Kamala on, bro.
Yeah.
So you finna bring all the fags out. What you mean?
Come on, bro. What you doing?
Boy, Kamala.
Yo, they tired. Hey, look, this homegirl, bro. She tired of the mayor.
You're running the city to the ground. We've asked you over and over again to stop with the spending. We've told your cronies to stop with the spending. They won't stop you. They're letting you run ragged in here. They're letting you run the city through the ground. They won't stop you. So because of that, you've given us no choice. We got to go to the federal level. We got to go to Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
He's made it clear what he's going to do. See, I got to have some help. I got to have some help. I can't let you and Cook County and the city take what my mother worked for and left for her children. Just because you feel like it, just because the Democratic Party think they all that, like they untouchables. This is America.
She living them straight. She know what it is, bro.
Bring these people over here.
Shout out to Hammer with the $5 donation. He said we need as many likes as we have viewers. I appreciate you. Yeah, but that's what it is, man. People be watching, but they be scared to like. I mean, sometimes people do, man, but they be scared to like. But it's, you gotta understand, we got 67,000 views on this video. How many likes do we got? Somebody in chat, let me know how many likes. It ain't 67,000.
Countries and all this and that, and y'all think y'all gonna run that here. Say that. Black America said, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
The true white Americans are saying,
no, you're not.
The true Latino, the true Asians are saying, no, you're not. I'm telling you, Brandon Johnson, from my heart to yours, Trump 2024. No more blue, no matter who.
That's right.
Donald J. Trump. Trump 2024.
They see what's going on, bro. They see exactly what's going on. Like you're not circumventing us. You're trying to go to the illegal immigrants so they can come in here and vote. You with the problem, bro. Like we need Trump in here to make sure everything is shored up and we good. We Gucci.
He gonna stop the bleeding. He gonna deal with this sanctuary city, and he gonna help us get you out.
Yup.
Get anybody out who roll with you.
Right.
You think they gonna tear up Chicago?
Right.
Y'all getting out too. This is our city. You can sit there, think like you acting like you ain't paying attention, acting like it don't apply to you. Oh yes it does. You ain't untouchable either, Silverstein. We coming for anybody.
She said you ain't untouchable either, shit, the Silverstein.
Yup.
You ain't about Chicago.
That's right.
You got that?
That's right.
2024, big baby.
That's right.
This is crazy.
If I were to allow my leadership to be based on someone's opinion of me, it would be a derelict of duty. I never question.
And what he normally does when he's brought into question, he brings up the race card. We don't want to hear your race card, bro. People tired of you, man. Like, they are literally tired of you. They see right through you. Chicago is going red, bro. And ain't nothing you can do to stop it.
Chicago red, we flipping Chicago red, we flipping Chicago.
Yo, Democrats will never, like y'all don't understand, bro. Like they will never show this. Never. Like, bro, you got Chicago people sitting there with a MAGA hat. They will never show this, bro.
Flipping Chicago red, we flipping Chicago red, we flipping Chicago red, we flipping Chicago. What we doing, Ms. Jackson?
Flipping Chicago red. Trump 2024. Donnie baby.
It's crazy because you got people like this. Kamala ain't no different than him.
Position to invest in people. I don't do this for optics. I do this to transform lives.
Mayor Johnson went on to mention he's focused on the optics of creating summer jobs for thousands of youths, for ensuring social workers and counselors are inside of schools and investing.
How you gonna make thousands of jobs when you're spending the little bit of money they have on furniture? Like, get out of here, bro.
Sweep operation. His quote was, I hope she doesn't find out. Well, newsflash, it's going to be on every station, on social media, you know.
His quote was, I hope she don't find out. Man, these dudes, bro. Shout out to you, running warrior.
Then there's Jonathan Webster. He came all the way from the UK, from England. He was here on a 2-week vacation with his fiance, and his fiance thought he was going to Walmart. Well, it was a Walmart of sorts. It was a Walmart of sex, a Walmart to get caught. But Jonathan's fiance now knows that he wasn't at Walmart. He was at Grady Mart. Dominique Price, 30, from Mineola. His fiancée is pregnant. He told her that he was going to the gym for a little exercise.
Oh, yeah. He was going for some exercise, all right.
I guess you could call that exercise. He was arrested on Friday, October 4th, but that's okay. He had 2 days to bond out before the baby was due on Sun City, and he was arrested in 2017. His wife thought he was at work. Oh. Then there's Evans Joseph Jr. He was a prostitute, not a John. He was arrested in 2022 for offering.
But that's a dude?
To commit prostitution. And then this was kind of one of my favorites, so I gave him his own card by himself. Darren Sandiardo, he's 43, he's from Brentwood, New York. He's a volunteer firefighter, has been for 25 years. He's here on vacation. He's married with a 5-year-old son, charged with solicitation.
Shout out to Mr. Judd, bro. People like are made looking at this like, okay, well, man, you're making this like too political, whatever. Bro, like he's right there in Florida. He's got to say something, bro. Because y'all are creating like a ton of work for him. You're putting his citizens at risk. You're overloading his office. Like with things like, and this all can be avoided if you guys put in the proper protections to make sure this doesn't happen. So yeah, I mean, if I'm the sheriff, I'm gonna get a little bit political. Like y'all are doing this. This is what's happening. You know what I mean? Like y'all need to like get a hold of this. Like, so I mean, I shout out to him, bro. I'm not mad at him at all. Hey, y'all, this video ain't gonna make no money. If y'all can, like, hit that. I'm literally doing this for super chat right now. Hit the super chat if y'all can, man. Otherwise, like, I mean, this video is gonna be taken down from the stuff he's talking about. But I really do want to like talk about this and highlight this, bro.
The 14-year-old.
But how YouTube works, like when he's saying that too many times, like it's like the video will be limited. So you basically whatever you get super chat wise is what it is, man. So I got to move away from this right now. But it's literally insane, man.
That takes to find the photo, whether it's photoshopped, whether it's a photo of you with a different person, whatever, you put it in your book, you lie, you are sealing the identity of a Black person, knowing that actually you descend from slave owners, right? And you feel nothing. And you keep this up because you realize nobody's fact checked it. You're going around, you're trying to blackify yourself, and you feel nothing. What does that tell you about what that person is capable of? If they don't have basic morality.
Ruthless, unprincipled person. And you pointed this out earlier. what happens when you have no legacy?
And then Kevin said they keep everything hidden.
Yeah.
You don't have any interest in continuity. You're not thinking like you do when you have children, grandchildren, or when you adopt somebody who is actually a child and you participate in raising them. And I hate to do this as an analogy, but dogs are part of our families, right? People love their dogs, but you didn't have the dog, you adopted the dog. Well, if you adopt a child, that becomes your child. You raise that child.
But that is really messed up. We can't just like react to stuff like that. Life Chances with the $4.99 donation. He said, "Hold your head, my G. 2 starting to hide your live. Refresh 3 times, and you still ain't pop up. Real quiet. If you talking, bro, like you understand. If I talk about entertainment, bro, like the channel gonna blow up." So it's like, man, I don't even care about that no more. Like if they want to like play with the algorithm, I don't care. But I think we've been like the people that have been in here have been fighting against the algorithm, hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel. We got like 300 subscribers since we've been in here, you know. So, you know, people are fighting against it, and that's what's been working. You know what I mean? And I appreciate each and every person that ended up subscribing and liking the video.
She adopted 2 teenagers, which, you know, that doesn't count. They're already grown.
Who adopted a teenager?
She adopted her husband.
Somebody says really weird that she was sitting in an interview wearing glasses. Yeah, but you know, we not in a financial space, right? Like they could be thinking like, oh, this is the look. But like, to be real, right? So me just doing this, right? There is so many lights on me right now. Like y'all don't even know. Like I had to, like bro, I got all the lights turned down. I low key want to wear glasses. Like even just doing this. Like let me turn the lights up just a little bit, bro. I got like lights everywhere, just like beaming on me, bro. So like I mean the glasses thing, like I get what you're saying. But in all actuality, man, there's so many lights. Like when people are doing this type of content, you got, bro, you might want to wear, but these look like prescriptions though.
Husband's 2 children.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that does't count.
No.
So what happens is, what is her stake in tomorrow? I mean, if you went out and you adopted a 9-month-old, a year and a half, 2-year-old, 4-year-old, and you're raising them, you've got an interest in tomorrow. But you see, that's like that example I gave you of, you know, you come down the jungle trail with an antelope across your shoulders and you see this war party about to fall on your village. Nobody's looking. Do you sneak off or do you sound the alarm and maybe die?
That Donald Trump is their war candidate. You know, Trump has been very much, he started out much more isolated.
Oh, my bad, Candace Owens. I didn't even like the video. Let me like the video real quick.
Is full stop. He was like, every boy needs to come back home, America first. Now he definitely has already said that he doesn't support what's happening in Ukraine, that we shouldn't be involved in Ukraine. That's not going to work.
Warren Buffett, he's a subscriber. He said, funding wars to protect Ukraine borders, but our home country, America, is not protected. You said it, not me, bro. You said it, not me. That, hey, it's a very good comment, bro.
For the war class, they want, they're laundering money over there. I mean,
y'all got to understand. I see it's a lot of people that's watching this video's got 90,000 views, right? And I could see like the active, like real time viewers and everything like that on my YouTube studio, right? Shout out to everybody. I'm not like putting it in subscribers only to like make sure y'all can't comment. It's just like the people that rock with me, that feel like they're subscribed to this content and they take the time out of their life to comment. They can be doing anything. They can be watching whatever they want to watch. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different shows distracting people right now. And if they are taking the time out to subscribe to me and watch me and comment, like I want to see what they're saying. So sometimes I could, you know, react to it. You know what I mean? So it ain't nothing against y'all, but it's just like the people that subscribe, I feel like, you know what I mean? Like they really rocking with me. So that's why I end up sometimes like taking time out for them.
think they want to make this thing bigger. And Kamala is just an empty vessel. She'll do what they'll say. Trump is got his guts, he's got his wits about him. He's going to say, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to do that. He's too strong of a person.
He's somebody actually.
Warren Buffett, he said, Trump may take Boston. Every single business I've spoken to all miss him and all made more money under him. Yet we got people here that can't afford $400,000 home, even making 6-figure salary.
In charge, not a figurehead.
Right.
Now, Bill Clinton.
And they can't have that.
Bill Clinton was a hillbilly, but he had leadership capacity and he was a strong man. I remember something that I saw him.
Shout out to subscriber Stop Child. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't say the last word. 100% right. We protect our borders. We protect other borders, but can't protect our own.
Dude,
bro, they don't want to protect our own borders, bro. They want this to happen.
Very fascinating. 40-some years ago, they had a coalition down here in Arkansas, and they met up in Jonesboro at a synagogue. I think it was Jonesboro. And I went down there to consult with them, and they had an organization that had farm workers, legal.
Y'all got to understand, like, Judge Joe Brown putting his whole reputation on the line. They could do anything. Look what they did to Trump, bro. Like, they spent taxpayer money. He putting his whole reputation on the line. Like, exposing Kamala Harris.
Women voters, Jewish.
Shout out to Silverwood. Shout out to the Frog Blog. He said, this was such an incredible interview. It was.
Defense League, etc.
Shout out to Candace.
And a bunch of ministers. And these night riders were coming by in flatbed trucks with shotguns and rifles, intimidating everybody. So they got the bright idea of, let's call the governor. He's a young guy. So they did. Bill Clinton showed up, buffed out dude, and big, And he had his Arkansas State Police guards, and he made them wait inside the synagogue or church. And he gave his coat to the preacher, and there was this guy with a bullhorn over there agitating. He went over and knocked the thing out of his hand. The big guy picked him up, rammed him up against the wall. His feet were about this high off the ground, fished in his pocket, took his wallet out, looked through it, put it back in, and said, your name's so-and-so, this is where you live. And if I see anybody, hear about anybody coming back here to mess with my constituents, I'm getting you. And he threw the guy down, and somebody came up with a shotgun. He punched him, butt stroked the guy with his own shotgun, and walked down the sidewalk, knocked 4 or 5 people to the ground, and said, anybody want a piece of this? I said, damn, all right. I'm impressed. But you see, they don't make them like that now for the Democratic Party. They don't have any give 'em hell Harrys. They don't, who was a captain in the artillery in World War I and decorated. They don't have any John F. Kennedys who had PT-109 chopped in two by a Japanese destroyer. They don't have any FDRs who was Secretary of the Navy from a family of warriors, least of all Teddy Roosevelt, who led the Rough Riders up with the 10th Cavalry up San Juan Hill. You don't have that. You don't even have Lyndon Baines Johnson, who was an interesting guy. You don't have people like that now. You've got some wishy-washy somebodies that would be nobodies if they didn't have the lifetime political connections where there is obvious corruption. You, for your entire adult life, have been on a government payroll, but you're a multimillionaire. It just doesn't equate. Not at all.
Right.
So, and by the way, you get people who are very vulnerable. And when you have somebody that's vulnerable, you can control them.
Emmanuel Macron, Barack Obama with his history, homosexual relationship.
Yo, see me like cooking Barack, bro.
Yep, Biden.
Let me tell you about Biden.
Yeah.
Fox,
Martin
2.5 years ago, did a moot court thing where I was the judge on it in New Jersey. So we kind of got a jury selected, and
Bro, I ate some real dry food, bro. Oh man, food was so dry.
They're going to play grand jury. Was there probable cause to believe that Hunter Biden committed an act in violation of the Foreign Agents Registration Act?
Hey, shout out to Angela Brewer. She said, if you don't like it, go somewhere else. I like this channel. Shout out to you, Angela.
Farah. And we had the technician who worked on the laptops. And by the way, I said laptops, plural. There were 3, not 1 like the press is saying. And he downloaded all of them and had the documentation where he got permission from a perhaps high Hunter Biden. So we got to spend hours going through the laptops. There's a lot of incriminating stuff in there. Like, for example, I'm led to believe that one of the reasons that Trump wouldn't turn over the documents out of Mar-a-Lago is because they were deeply incriminating against Biden and Obama from what was being said on those laptops. This fool, this crackhead, even had White House tapes on that laptop. Wow. And they still have White House tapes, but they're not just auditory, they're visual. And some of the things in there, were there wartime things going on, would be treason. One of them concerned about backing the U.S. Navy off of aggressive counter-patrolling of the Chinese Navy in the South China Sea when they were trying to build these concrete emplacements on these slightly submerged atolls so they could claim 200 miles of Chinese territory around them, and they wanted the Navy to back off. That's all on there. And the admirals, 2 months later in military times, were complaining about them being told to stand down, and how disgusted they were with that. And there was money being talked about. You heard that thing about $10 million being mentioned.
For the big guy?
Yeah, but it wasn't just to the big guy. It was to Obama, Biden, and Biden. And in the video from the White House tapes, there's this Chinese guy talking about he'd made $100 million deposit in the business that Hunter was involved with, and each of them got 10%. That's... I mean, it may have been AI, but what was in there, it may not have been either, and somebody needs to look at it. And by the way, to show you what they're doing with weak people and being able to get away with stuff with what they've done with the press, the President of the United States is Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. He can override any general. He can give orders to the generals. He's chief diplomat, and he can override the secretary.
Hold on, y'all. I like Elizabeth Turner, bro. Like, what are y'all saying? What's she saying? Like, I like Elizabeth Turner, bro. I got no problem with her.
Of state who works for him as a cabinet officer. All right. So what that means is just like he has.
Somebody said, "Hey, a frat channel said, get a Tesla and turn Republican." Yo, it ain't that, bro. Like, shout out to you. Y'all crazy.
Unlimited pardoning power. Nobody can gainsay the president when it comes to pardoning. Nobody can gainsay the president when it comes to either classifying or declassifying in whole or part any document by any means he chooses. The case on that is United States Department of Navy versus Egan, EGAN, 1988. If you look into the whole thing, there are multiple concurring opinions, and they say he has absolute authority to classify or declassify.
Right.
There's an old case from 1803, a very famous one called Marbury versus Madison, that says the president is under no obligation to comply with an unconstitutional act of Congress. It set the principle for the Supreme Court being able to, or a court, appellate court, under appropriate circumstances, for being able to declare an act of Congress unconstitutional. And when they came up with this thing with the archivists have authority to dictate what they're going to take into the archives, that usurps the constitutional authority of the president, which cannot be done by legislation. So that act is unconstitutional. And considering what we were looking at from those laptops to downloads, it looks like there was some very incriminating stuff that Trump did not want to surrender to the archivists because that would allow the culprits to get control of them and cover their tracks.
Today's economic environment is still really stressful.
Shout out to her, bro.
There's been a thing that has changed. They're into the ratings game because too many of them are hooked up with visual media now instead of just the print media. It was one thing when a place like New York or Los Angeles or Nashville or Memphis had multiple daily newspapers and they were competing to see who sold the most and who got the most commercial revenue from people putting ads in there to win. How many newspapers you have from Nashville? One? How many you have for Memphis? 1. How many you have for Los Angeles? 1. There's no competition. So they've expanded into being part of a communications empire where, like in Memphis, the same family that controls the commercial appeal owns all of Channel 3, half of Channel 5, and a quarter of Channel 13, and a quarter of Channel 24, and it's all incestuously controlled. So they're not
incestuously controlled. So
competing to be most.
Yo, hey, like I didn't know that. Hold on. Yo, I didn't know Zendaya was this popular. Shout out to Zendaya. I ended up posting like a video of her. It was like her and what's this dude like with the clocks? Not Ed Lover. It's the other dude. I can't remember. But I ended up posting. So in the video, he was kind of like I can't remember his name, man. Like I ain't that old. But she like kind of pulled her hand away from him a little bit. And I posted a video of it. What's his name? Y'all know his name. Funky Fresh? Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav. Said Funky Fresh. I ain't that old. So Flavor Flav, and she low-key pulled her hand away. Yo, it got 16 million views. Hey, Zendaya, I didn't know you was that popular. But look at her pulling her hand away. I did not know she was that popular, bro. These allergies killing me. I didn't know that. Yo, y'all need to let Zendaya like eat some food, bro. I know y'all be going crazy over. She cool. She kind of like I couldn't mess with Zendaya, bro. She kind of like a little daughter, bro. Like she like too young, bro. But how is Zendaya, bro? Hold on. Zendaya age. Yo, hold on, she 5'10". She look tall. So she 28. Yo, she look mad young. There ain't no way I can like, she too young, bro. But shout out to her. It got like 16 million views. So that's probably why a lot of my notifications is going crazy. Oh yeah, I got 78,000 likes. Well, she got 78,000 likes. So that's probably why. I'm like, yo, my notifications is bugging.
Most accurate.
Yeah, Skylar, she 28, but I don't know. She kind of seemed like she too young, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Like, even if she was like, oh, Piper Boy Williams, I couldn't, bro. She too young. She like a daughter, bro. Am I bugging? Skylar says she's 28 years old. Yeah, we seen that. She is too young. Ain't no way. Plus, she need to eat. Shout out to Zay. I'm sorry, Zay. You gotta eat something, girl. I'm black. I like him a little bit with the weights. You got a little bit of, you know what I mean? Something else. Like, this ain't like, bro, you gotta eat something, bro. Like, my girl, like, is good, bro. But like, you gotta eat something, bro. Ain't no way. I couldn't do it, bro. For a movie camera, I understand, like an Ari Alexa camera. Like, I get into cameras and stuff like that. I get it. Like, you do want to be like really thin when you're on camera. Because even like in Dune 2, like her face kind of seemed a little bit puffy, but it was like the camera. You know what I mean? But she like mad thin, bro. Like y'all gotta let her eat some food, bro.
And penetrating and in depth.
And then Brandon Fisher says she don't look like, he says she look like she don't like to eat. Shout out to Zendaya. This ain't no diss to her. And she mad lit. I didn't know she was this popular.
How you doing?
Shout out to Zendaya.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all your work.
Man, she really a decent person, bro. Like, so a lot of like celebrities are real stuck up and everything. Like I'm not. Theory 23, chill out. I'm not hating her. I just said she a decent person. Like, she seemed like she pretty cool. And then y'all gotta understand too. Like, when she out in public, she probably being stopped a lot. Everybody bugging her and like, bro. Certain levels of fame, like, I don't know if I can deal with, man. Like, imagine, she don't even know who Flavor Flav is, probably. She like, oh, hey, how you doing? So she nice for doing that. She stopped what she was doing.
How you doing? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all your work.
Bro, this is like a daughter, bro.
Brianna, come get this picture, please.
Bro, like, leave her alone. Let her go about her business, bro. Yo, time has come and gone, Flavor Flav, bro. Let it go, man.
All of it. Rihanna, come get this picture, please. I can't let Zendaya go without me, and I got it.
Look, she like, yo, let me strike a pose in Vogue. Shout out to Zendaya. She like a kid, bro. I can't.
I got it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Got it.
That's fire that she stopped and took a picture with him, bro. Now leave her alone. Let her go about her business.
When it comes to the news, they use the opportunity to editorialize.
I wasn't saying nothing bad. I just understand you, Piper Boy. I like thickness, bro. Like, you gotta have some weight, bro. Like Iggy is. Oh man, I think I accidentally sent this video to my girl, bro. So I don't want to say too much, but like Iggy Azalea, bro. Like, I can get it. Like, I get her. Y'all seen her in the Tiger video? Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm distracting y'all for a minute. We go get back to it. Hold on. The Tiger music video. Hey, Iggy like responded to me like 4 times this year. Iggy! Y'all seen it on Twitter. Shout out to her. She responded to me 4 times this year. Iggy, I can see, bro. She got a little bit of, you know what I mean? I can see Iggy Azalea, bro. I cannot see how y'all be going crazy over.
Instead of
Zendaya.
there was a
Shout out to
hold up.
Zendaya though. I can't. You know what it is? I think my daughter low key looked like Zendaya. So I don't want to show y'all a picture of my daughter. My daughter look like Zendaya. There's no way I can, like, nah, bro. She like a daughter to me, bro.
The police reported on such and such street in downtown.
Hey, Rose said, focus, Piper Boy. Hey, it's hard when Iggy Azalea right there. Shout out to Iggy.
Blah, 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 blah. They'll say, once again, we have an example where there needs to be gun control. That's not the event. That's editorialization. Right. Put that on the op-ed page.
Of course.
So you don't have that kind of accurate stuff, but that stuff is available because there are...
What y'all think about Judge Joe Brown, though? I think he be hating. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
like, I'm not like a Kamala Harris person, but I think, like, I'm not voting for her. I don't think she's qualified, but I think he be hating, man.
Yeah, I mean, I saw an interview with Mark Cuban and what's her name again, Rachel Maddow, but I couldn't tell which was which.
To the states now, where
y'all know what's crazy. Y'all know, like, Kamala Harris, she was talking about she loves Gen Z, right? But then she ended up calling them like not smart. Look at this, bro. Hold on, let me show y'all this. Let me see if I got this. Yeah, here it is. I think breaking members of New Birth Missionary. Yo, she was kicked. They had people kicked out of the church. This ain't it though, but let me show y'all. Kevy, hey Kevy, who we exposing with the $50 donation? Kevy, we are exposing somebody. Wait a minute. Shout out to Kevy. He got the bag, Dog Life. Shout out to Kevy.
So they didn't show you this on the videos. There are true believers out there, and that lady won't have it. That's absolutely a damn shame. You mean to tell me you got people being escorted by the police out of the house of God, but somebody got to stand up for the word of God. And when they see an abomination, when they see a Jezebel on that stage.
Yeah, and when they said, oh, Jesus is Lord, she said, oh, you're at the wrong rally. But shout out to Kevy. Oh, Kevy, oh. Kevy got the bag. Yo, hey, Kevy, like, I'm going to be real with you, Kevy. Hey, I was just watching The Town with Ben Affleck and everything. Bro, hey, if you got the bag, we coming at you, Kevy. Kevy! Shout out to Kevy.
That lady had to speak out. Kamala, how much did you pay that church? And Jamal, what deal did you make? That's a damn shame, New Birth. But that's what discernment is.
To the states now.
Only true believers will speak out like that. And being real, I'm sure that lady won't be back at that church. She probably was a member of that church. Again, that lady don't love Christ. And this happened in a black church, and y'all still can't see the demon that this woman is. All these people come to do is praise God. But instead, they get a demon sitting at the front of their pulpit. New birth, you should be ashamed of your damn self. That don't make no damn sense.
Yo, he wildin'. He is wildin'. Let me hear this.
Fraud case went before the.
We talked about that fraud case. It was a bogus case.
Kamala Harris just got heckled at her Detroit rally. Oh my God, they were chanting Donald Trump. Watch this. Watch how pissed she gets. She gets pissed.
I'm here because we believe in democracy. Everyone's voice matters, but I am speaking now. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that, otherwise I'm speaking.
Look how mad she is. Look at her face. Look at her face.
Yeah, she mad, bro. Imagine like you giving a rally and people like Donald Trump. Like she do not like that, bro. Y'all gotta understand. I gotta distract y'all a little bit. It's YouTube.
Look at her face. She's pissed.
Yo, she did not come out. Normally, Kamala Harris, she might get a little bit mad, but then she like she get real like happy. She stayed mad. It said Kamala Harris. It says Kamala gets irritated, irate that people were chanting Donald Trump at her Detroit rally. She went back to her condescending phrase, "I'm talking right now." The egotistical, narcissistic liar believes she outranks U.S. in the human order. Someone tell this B word we aren't in the courtroom.
Kamala just got heckled. Kamala Harris just got heckled at her Detroit rally. Oh my God, they were chanting Donald Trump. Watch this. Watch how pissed she gets. She gets pissed.
I'm here because we believe in democracy. Everyone's voice matters, but I am speaking now. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that, otherwise I'm speaking.
Hey, I know you like real popular, dude, and a lot of it, bro. I'm thinking about exposing you, bro. There's somebody that's crazy popular, like y'all wouldn't even believe. Like y'all be watching like his updates and posts and stuff like that and clowning people. He keep telling me like, yo, just go back into entertainment. Like stop playing with me, bro. Like I don't care how popular you are. Like we're not doing that.
Look how mad she is. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. She's pissed. Huh? She looks like she's gonna cry. Get out of here. She's yelling now.
Yeah, she bad. Hey, she bad, girl.
How embarrassing! You're not gonna see that at Trump rallies. Oh no.
Yo, they get mad at me, bro. Like, I don't care. They can get mad. But let's look at Kamala Harris, like the robot.
Should never again stand behind
That's ridiculous, bro.
I'll tell you, and I know this is a controversial topic for many of us, I love Gen Z. Because we have Gen Zs in our lives. We have kids who are Gen Zs. It can be complicated, I know. I love Gen Z. And it's a specific phase of life. Remember, age is more than a chronological fact. What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid. That is why we put them in dormitories. And they have...
Eminem trying to prove he's black again. Like, Eminem be doing everything. Hey, Eminem, they'll never respect you, bro. Like, even though you one of the dopest like MCs, like to a lot of people, like they're not gonna respect you, bro. You don't have to keep doing it. It says Eminem will introduce Barack Obama at a campaign rally for Kamala Harris tonight in Detroit. Did he do it yet, y'all? Hold on, we gonna get to that video in a minute. Did he do it yet? Let me see. Yep. We not letting you play your music. Eminem, I'm tired of you. Wait a minute.
I wrote down a few things I wanted to say. I'm here tonight for a couple of important reasons.
He always trying to like pledge his allegiance to like black people, bro. Like, chill out. Eminem, like, what is you doing, man? You doing like way too much. Chill, man.
As most of you know,
you saw now there's rumors of Eminem having a ghostwriter. Hey, he got smoked by Benzino, bro. We ain't gonna even. We can't ignore that. But like, what is he doing, man? Like, he know, like this is what, like, bro. He been pandering to the black audience for a minute, bro. Just make your music and do what you got to do. You ain't got to do all of this. We don't all agree with her.
The city of Detroit and the whole state of Michigan mean a lot to me. Going into this election, the spotlight is on us more than ever, and I think it's important to use your voice. So I'm encouraging that.
Bro, they got Eminem, they got Lizzo, they got, like, they doing everything they can, bro. Minimum wage is $7. This is crazy. This ain't gonna work, Eminem. Like, hey, y'all still about to lose.
Everybody to get out and vote, please.
Yeah, everybody get out and vote for Trump. That's what y'all do.
I also think that people shouldn't be afraid to express their opinions. And I don't think anyone wants an America where people are worried about retribution or what people will do if you make your opinion known.
Then what do you think about Kamala Harris and Biden going after Trump and giving them a felony? Doug, like, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Eminem trying to trick y'all. Wait a minute. We not doing that, bro. You trying to trick everybody. We ain't doing that. Like, you ain't got nothing to say with the Biden administration. Instead of worried about the border, you rich, you don't care. Instead of worrying about the border, they went after Donald Trump. You ain't got a problem with that?
I think Vice President Harris supports a future for this country.
No, she does not, Eminem. You not tricking us. When I collapse, I'm starting. Like, don't make me sing your songs. When I collapse, I'm spinning these tracks long as you feeling. Don't make me do that, Eminem. To the day that I'm not, you would never say that I'm not killing them. When I am not, then you stop feeling that I'm not hip hop, then I'm just not. Eminem, you wrong. Subliminal thoughts, win them my style, send them, win them in the cart and wear, spin them in heart, fit them and trill them. Stop, Eminem!
And many others be protected and upheld.
I'm sick of Eminem, bro. Like, with this, like, Eminem be getting on my nerves, bro.
President Barack Obama.
President Barack Obama. Oh my God, Eminem, bro. Like, Eminem, you gotta chill, bro. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the super chat if y'all can. Appreciate it. Eminem introduces Barack Obama. I can't even. Like, Thug Life. Yeah, William, he is a sellout, bro. No, we not about to play your little whack music, Eminem. We ain't doing that. Somebody said, Warren with the cap lock. Like, he acting like everybody in Detroit got like an even playing field right now. Eminem is bugging, bro. I'm only playing this because somebody in the Cash App sent me this, like, yo, like, it was a nice Cash App, so I'm gonna play this. Thug Life. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let them rock out. Wait, hold on. Hey, is Obama about to shame us again?
I gotta say, I have done a lot of rallies, so I don't usually get nervous. But I'm feeling some kind of way following Eminem. And I notice my palms are sweating, knees weak, arms hurt.
I can't wait till Candace Owens sees this. I really wish you didn't send me that Cash App, bro. Like, because this is ridiculous. Sugar Black, shout out to you. Subscribe to the channel if y'all can.
And being
I'm so sick of Obama. I'm so sick of Obama. Let's see what this is about. Like, hold on real quick. I know you took the Cash App, so I had to play it. Thug Life. All right, well, let's see this.
I don't understand how we got so...
So it says, breaking. President Obama is stressed out about the division in America and announced at Kamala Harris rally in Wisconsin that he wants to understand how Americans became so divided. Obama, I don't understand how we got so toxic and just so divided and so bitter, because she hasn't done anything for us, Obama. I don't care if Eminem, Mr. White Man, shout out to the white people, but Mr. White Man came out. I don't care about, like, Eminem right now. Like, I care about what's going on in the country. The white people I'm working beside ain't got the type of money that Eminem got.
I don't understand how we got so toxic and just so divided and so bitter. And I get why sometimes people just don't want to pay attention to it. And we all have friends like that. We have family members who just like, you know, it's all a circus out there. I get that. I don't understand how we got so toxic and just.
What you mean you don't understand?
So divided and so bitter, and I get why sometimes people just.
We bitter, or are we understanding and recognizing what's going on, Obama? Now you saying we're bitter because we're recognizing what's going on, and you guys have never done anything for us. You haven't even done anything for us, but we're bitter.
Don't want to pay attention to it, and we all have friends like that. We have family members who just like, it's all a circus out there. I get that.
Shit is ridiculous. Obama is ridiculous. He is literally ridiculous.
Amish, the Amish, and probably the Mennonites too. I would say Mennonites, let me know, but Mennonites probably ain't got TikTok. But if it's a Mennonite secretly on TikTok, let me know. The Amish are voting for the first time in wild numbers. The Amish have Trump flags on their buggies. Horse-drawn buggies are flying Trump flags. Like, y'all have got to see what's happening. The Amish been gave up on society. The Amish been gave up on this world. And they have had enough. Even they are so impacted by this world that they are suiting and booting up, putting on their ties and their overcoats and getting in their horse-drawn buggies and going down to vote for Donald Trump.
You know, they probably hit Eminem like, yo, you seen what happened to Diddy? Vote for us or you know what's going on. Like, come to this rally right now. Trump, Eminem like, yeah, all right.
Top 5 reasons Donald Trump will win the election. Number 5 is the border. Now, I like to maintain my political neutrality on here, and I'm going to continue to do so. So I am going to also make a video for Kamala with the similar title. It's unhinged. This is the reasons I believe Trump has an advantage in the public's eyes. Number 5 is the border. Okay, the border is a huge concern for a lot of Americans. Why? Well, it's a belief that this is the source of a lot of the crime and issues that plague our country. The people that come over the border, the good, hardworking people, aren't the concern. The concern are the traffickers. The concern are the drug peddlers. The concern is the gang members that then lead to violence. And all of these things then create an unsafe environment in our country. And a lot of people believe if we secure the border, we secure our country. And Donald Trump has a firmer hand on this issue. Number 4 is Kamala's low VP approval rating. Okay, Kamala has some of the lowest VP approval ratings of all time. And
I think that's a fact.
And this is just a fact. Now, a lot of people chalk it up to people bullying her because she's a black woman in power. And a lot of people also blame it on her poor performance. You know, as a whole, the Biden administration's performance is a reflection of her performance. And also people within her office have come out and said that she doesn't run things very well, that she is unorganized. Number 3 is the assassination attempts. Okay, now the attempts have created a feeling of Trump being a martyr or Trump being, a patriot for going back into the line of fire after people have repeatedly tried to take his life for who he is. And this has given him favor to a lot of Americans who see it as a courageous move and a move that should be made by a leader.
Hit the super chat! Stop acting like a Democrat! What's y'all doing, bro?
What's wrong?
Daddy's going to do that.
What?
Daddy's going to do a crack.
He what?
He's going to do a crack.
Are you serious? Daddy!
Stop acting like that, bro.
I believe he's finding it increasingly difficult to defend his candidate. And I think he's hedging his bets on who's going to win, but also playing both sides. You're going to see that in this video, which I find interesting. But let's start with the first clip where he fails to defend Kamala Harris when it comes to immigration. Watch.
Yeah, these Democrats are like, yo.
What's wrong?
Daddy's going to do that.
What? He what? Are you serious? Daddy!
Shout out to For Real Family, $2 donation. He said knees is weak from Big Mike.
So when it comes to criminalizing and not criminalizing crossing the border, I mean, that is just so stark, but you view that as an evolution.
Yeah. Fake news. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I clap, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't believe nothing she be saying. She can get it though. Thug life.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's my opinion. I'm not speaking for the campaign with this. Yeah. I thought their hearts were too big when Joe came into office, that they didn't know how many people would cross the border, and it got away from them. But they figured it out. They learned. And what did they do? He put together an executive order, and now the number of border crossings is down to where they were under Trump, maybe a little lower. She says she's going to sign the border bill, which is very clear where she stands now.
Hey, Elizabeth Turner, am I lying? Like, my bad. Like, you wouldn't, come on, Elizabeth Turner. You wouldn't clap. Like, I mean, it is thug life. They be putting these like fine, like, look, like, bro, I don't care how fine she is. She can't trick me.
Let me tell you, the most important thing that has not been discussed. Donald Trump and Kamala both have said when it comes to illegals that are in the country that have violated the law, that are criminals, they're going to deport them. Donald Trump hasn't said what he's going to do to deport anybody else.
All right, so listen. We got to give him some credit because you know what? We know the border was a disaster. It's still a disaster because he's right. They're too compassionate. They have more compassion for these illegal migrants than they do for our own veterans. I mean, it's insane. And I guarantee people would have respected her new generation of leadership talk if she took some level of responsibility for the border, but we know she can't help herself, right? Because everything is Trump's fault. Okay. So that's the new message. Well, I guess Mark Cuban did not get that memo because he didn't say that. Now, what is interesting also was, I mean, he was trying to facilitate a meeting between Kamala Harris and Elon Musk to be hosted on the X platform. Again, just a funny way of defending your candidate, right? Watch this.
I'm a news guy. We all want the interview. I'd actually like her to see her do. No, I'd actually.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
to
literally,
see her
I've
do
had the
X.
conversation. I've had the conversation with
I'd like to see her do X and have a conversation with Elon Musk. I actually think that would actually be a fascinating.
No, I'll tell you exactly what they, not Kamala specifically, but her team. I'm like, you know, I can try to facilitate a meeting with Elon, and they didn't trust the fact that he wouldn't go on X and just say something to distort the purpose of the meeting.
Okay, so in other words, what he's really saying is Kamala Harris would not do this. Okay, she's not going to do an X Spaces with Elon Musk. Okay, it's an uncontrolled environment. She'll have a total meltdown. Okay, that's really what he's saying and what her campaign is saying. Okay, now listen, what I find to be even more interesting than that is how he continues to contradict her messaging. So she's been touting that she's going to tax unrealized capital gains, but then he comes out and he says,
yeah, unrealized capital gains is crazy.
This.
When you were asked about the possibility of unrealized taxing unrealized capital gains, you said if you really thought that the vice president would do that you'd campaign against her. So I guess that was a true comment you made. And then my follow-up
So what I said was, you know, I said it's not going to happen. Absolutely not going to happen. If for some reason she lied about it, I would campaign against her so there wouldn't be a second term.
Okay. Then what I was going to ask you is, and I'm not going to go through, these are like, there's like 20 things, but I'll just pick out a couple that I think would be really scary. If she were to try to abolish the filibuster, if you knew she was going to do...
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Next.
And then how about free health care for all?
She doesn't talk about that. So here's exactly what she's talking about with health care.
But there were some...
like, bro, don't be trying to like trick us, bro.
Things she has said, I can pick out probably 10 things where
Joe, I can go back to an interview.
You would say, yeah, I'd campaign against her. So what do you like?
All right, so funny choice of words. I would campaign against her if she does that. You should be campaigning against her now. You know better, Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban used to be exactly what Trump is now. But we don't want to go down that road because we know he's either woke or he's hedging his bets because he wants something out of this and he doesn't believe he can get it from Trump. So he went to Kamala Harris. whatever, it doesn't matter. The point is that we know he's bitter when it comes to Elon Musk too. And Elon Musk has been trolling him as well. They've been going back and forth. And so listen to his response when they asked him about Elon Musk and how he's paying people $1 million per day to sign his petition for free speech and the right to bear arms. Watch.
Let's talk.
Yo, that's crazy. Hey, yo, I gotta sign this. I gotta sign this petition. Shout out to Elon Musk.
About Elon Musk. He's been critical of you. You've been critical of him. What do you make in particular of this weekend's new effort to get people to the polls, that he is using $1 million a day? He's offering up for those who effectively sign his petition and register to vote.
I mean, it's innovative and it's desperate. You know, you only do that because you think you have to, but, you know, using a sweepstakes is not a bad idea. Whether or not it'll work is a whole nother thing. It just as easily could backfire, but you don't know until you try.
Do you think it's legal?
I mean, I actually looked into it.
It is legal.
I initially thought it might not have been, but as a sweepstakes, it looks like it may be. But from a FEC perspective, I have no idea.
I mean, it must be agonizing for these people that Elon Musk is just too smart for these people, okay? And not just too smart, book smart, but like results-wise, no one comes close. Mark Cuban, I mean, this guy's a hater. He's bitter. We know, right? He has no answer for it, so he's got to make something up, just like Kamala Harris did in her interview about it. They don't like that Elon Musk is supporting Trump, even though they have about, 1,000 billionaires on their side. But hey, that's a whole another thing.
So they asked me about the gender gap, and I'm a geek, right? I use all technology. You know, you want to know the difference between Perplexity, ChatGPT, Gemini, I'll tell you. So I'm that geeky. And when they asked me, I thought about it before, because it's obvious. You know what it's like, right? You're scrolling. And the more you look at one thing, if you watch one video, you're getting more of those videos. And for guys, it's even more so, because you start watching football, then you get an Andrew Tate video, that leads to a Donald Trump video, and then you get more and more Donald Trump videos, and it's just a reinforcing loop. And so that's why I got to that conclusion.
All right, so this is just getting hilarious at this point. And before I go any further, you guys already know what it is, okay? If you're getting value from this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel so we can get this out.
Shout out to him, bro.
To more people like you and me. If you want to support us further, go to the link in the description below this video and grab yourself a t-shirt or a sweater, our merch store, or you can buy us a cup of coffee. Now, I want to actually go in reverse just really quickly here and kind of take you to the point where Mark Cuban finally assumed his role as an official surrogate for Kamala Harris, because I thought it's funny how he switched up his image, because now you see him wearing these glasses where he looks like Rachel Maddow. And what's interesting is when he started wearing the glasses was when he finally did an interview with her. Watch this.
In terms of the targeting that he is talking about for a second term, and what we saw in his first term when he picked out individual businesses or sometimes individual business leaders who he wanted to use the government to punish, when he went after Amazon and Jeff Bezos, when he went after saying he wanted to go after Mark Zuckerberg, when he did other things that were targeting businesses because of what were perceived to be his political interests, I would have thought that would have made him radioactive in the business.
You think she likes men? You men simps out there for Kamala, you think she likes men? I'm just asking.
World, because business people are too smart to think that they can always be on the right side of those calculations, right? That they won't ever be the one who's in the crosshairs once you've got somebody who uses the government that way to reward and punish his enemies and his friends.
Well, you don't hear a whole lot of CEOs other than Elon Musk, particularly of large companies, coming out and supporting him for that very reason. You know, you don't hear them condemning him because they're worried about his retribution or his vengeance.
Mark Cuban is getting on my nerves, bro. Like, he's losing it. Lefty losing it. That's what it is.
It's unhinged. We have to tap into and rejoice, frankly, in the spirit of who we are as Americans. And we are an ambitious.
Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Stop playing with me.
People, we have aspirations.
I don't want to hear. Subscribe to the channel right now. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. I've been live for about 3 hours. Why is y'all playing with me? The views is cool. 140-something thousand views on this video. Fine. Fire. I like it. Thug Life. Y'all been liking the video. Subscribe to. Stop playing. What is y'all doing? We trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Stop playing with... Motherfucker. Stop playing with me. Subscribe. Hey, when I get 900,000.
We have dreams.
Shout out to Sugar Black.
We are optimistic.
Don't tell me to quit yelling, mother. Don't tell who you talk. Wait a minute. Making me burp. I'll yell if I want to. I'm passionate.
By nature. And we
144,000 views on the video. I should at least have 10,000 extra subscribers. What is y'all doing? All these videos we done showed. Stop playing.
I think value certain qualities in our leaders.
Now, Tim Walz was on The View today, and it was precisely what you'd expect, a softball, boring...
No, don't be subscribing to me now. Y'all trying to play me. All y'all 63 people that just subscribe, don't be trying to play me. We trying to get to 100,000. Hit the likes. Subscribe. Hit the super chat. Otherwise, I can go into entertainment. Here's what it is. Hit the super chat. Stop acting like a Democrat.
What's wrong?
Daddy,
what?
Daddy's gonna be a Democrat.
He what?
He's gonna be a Democrat.
Are you serious? Daddy!
Shout out to the Democrats. I'm just saying. Thug Life.
What's wrong?
Daddy's gonna be a Democrat.
What?
Daddy's gonna be a Democrat.
He what?
He's gonna be a Democrat.
Are you serious? Daddy!
She said, Daddy.
At times, unhinged affair. I watched it, so you don't have to. You're welcome. Here are 3 highlights. Let's start with Whoopi Goldberg, proving to the world that she doesn't understand election laws, and she's also here lashing out at Elon Musk.
And this, people keep trying to buy the election.
Yeah.
Billionaire Elon Musk has gone all in for you know who, and now he's giving out $1 million a day to people who sign his super PAC's petition. What? Now, I thought that was against the law, but apparently they've found some new loop stuff that allows this to go. I thought you couldn't do this. What's happening?
Well, I think that's what you do when you have no plan for the public, when you have no economic plan that's going to benefit the middle class, when you have no plan to protect reproductive rights, when you have no plan to address climate change and produce American energy, you go to these type of tactics. It's all about
There's a concept of a plan. Yeah. Aren't these tactics against the law, though? Aren't you?
Well, I'll let the lawyers decide.
Elon has found some new loop stuff.
Rita is hilarious, bro. She like cracking up. Hold on. Shout out to Rita.
Concept of a plan. Yeah. Aren't these tactics against the law, though? Aren't you?
Well, I'll let the lawyers decide.
Elon has found some new loop stuff. Even someone as dense as Tim Walz knows that's not against the law, but he doesn't say it there, does he? Of course, it's not against the law to incentivize people to sign a petition. It's a petition, not a ballot. And given the Democrats have a big problem with male voters, why would they send Walz to a program watched by no men and no sane women either, really? At least they gave him a present. So we've got The View and a dad in plaid.
That's the single greatest thing I've ever got.
So that's for you.
Tim Watts. Somebody was like going in on Tim Watts earlier. Who was it? Was it him?
Because here's the thing.
Hold on. Somebody was like lighting him up earlier.
Tim Walz is very obviously gay. I look at him, I'm like, well, you're gay.
And I'm sure I'll be attacked for saying that. Maybe he's not gay, but he certainly seems gay.
Right. And you immediately say, where's your evidence?
Oh, I don't have any evidence. I'm just saying the guy looks super, super gay to me. But they're the ones always running on being like,
Tucker Carlson is crazy, bruh.
or like Tim Walz is very obviously gay. I look at him and I'm like, well, you're gay. And I'm sure I'll be attacked for saying that. Maybe he's not gay, but he certainly seems gay.
Right. And you immediately say, where's your evidence?
Oh, I don't have any evidence. I'm just saying the guy looks super, super gay to me. But they're the ones always running on being like, it's great to be gay. Okay, if it's great to be gay, then why is it an attack on him for me to say that? And why would it be out of bounds to be like, hey, Tim Walz, you seem super gay. Are you gay? Have you ever slept with dudes? Like,
yo, they crazy, bro. It's nuts.
What's wrong?
Daddy, do that.
What?
Daddy, want me to do a crack.
He what?
He want me to do a crack.
Are you serious?
To freshen up that wardrobe a little. And if you win, will you wear it back and come back and visit us? When you win, will you wear it back and come back?
But that's what I was going to say. You know I'm wearing this.
And finally, here is Tim Walz claiming that he is a better shot than Republicans and has the trophies to prove it.
Wait, Kamala Harris takes the day off 14 days before the election?
Get off first. Who the hell takes off? You have 14 days left, and she'll take a couple of more days off, too. You know why? She's lazy as hell, and she's got that reputation.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we're going to talk about Vice President Kamala Harris taking today off. And today is Tuesday, October the 22nd, 2024, just 14 days from the general election. And I would think most states, the majority of states maybe, we already have early voting happening. As of right now, you can probably go to your local place and vote for Trump or Kamala or whoever else. That's happening right now. Why would you take today off? It makes no sense. Listen, it's like you play an entire season of sports, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, whatever it is. You done play 80 games, 180 games. You got through the regular season. You got through the playoffs. Now you're in the finals and you say, you know what? I'm going to take a day for me. I'm going to take a day to relax. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. I don't care. Listen, I don't care if you're injured. I don't care if you got mental issues. I don't care if you're having a baby. Look, you need to be in the game right now. We're at the end. We have the championship in sight. So it's ours to take or to lose. And I don't think taking time off during that process will help you succeed. Not at all. Now, before I go any further into it, I just want to show you something pretty interesting. Here's an article.
My bad. I wanna start responding to the subscribers. If y'all got questions and stuff like that, go ahead and I put it on subscribers only so I can talk to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Somebody said Trump is outside with the people. Sugar Black,
about
shout out.
Los Angeles Times. This is an interesting headline. They won't endorse for president. What they should just say is they won't endorse Kamala Harris for president. Let's be clear about the Los Angeles Times. This is a very left paper, and they have endorsed every Democratic presidential candidate since 2008. So that's Obama.
Codis Otis says subscribe, Cheryl.
Hillary, and who was it? Obama, Hillary, Biden, and now they say Kamala.
Elizabeth Crawford says I'm a subscriber. Trump Vance, shout out to you.
We're not going to do that. Why? I think it's because Kamala is a very bad candidate. Everybody can see it. She's not good. She's bad. Word salad answers at best. Has to prepare for interviews for a long time, taped interviews. And she's so bad, the media has to do some unscrupulous and unethical things like, I don't know, release answer to a question that she had. And then when it doesn't do very well on the internet, they just release a whole different answer, changing it to make her look better. That's what they do. They jump through hoops of fire to make her look good, and it's still not quite enough. Now, before I go any further, let's get to what Trump says. There is also a news clip that we're going to get into. There's also a news clip from Newsmax, and we're going to hear a little bit more. But this right here from Trump really encapsulates just how bad this is. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
Everything. And I was going to hit her really hard on the trail today, but now I don't have to because she's off. She's off. No, I can't get off first. Who the hell takes off? We have 14 days left.
14 days left. She takes off the election. That's crazy. Elizabeth Cheryl says, subscribe, Cheryl, subscribe. Give us a like, double tap the screen. You can do it. I believe in you.
And she'll take a couple of more days off, too. You know why? She's lazy as hell, and she's got that reputation. She's a radical left lunatic. She's further left than Bernie Sanders or Pocahontas. Now, Pocahontas... Because I think, is Pocahontas further left than Bernie? Just about, right? It's close. It's close. Who the hell cares, right? Rick says, I don't know. But they're out there. But she's furthest left. We can't have a person. She's a Marxist. Everything.
Now, what he's saying is right on point about her position being far, far left. I mean, look at Tampon Tim. Look at Kamala and Tampon Tim. They're both commies talking about redistribution of wealth and those kind of things. That's the kind of thing that they're on. Tampon Tim went to China 30 times as an elected official. What's going on with that? I don't really know, but I digress.
Does she take him off 14 days and she taking a break? Like, bruh. It's crazy.
I love the idea of Donald Trump being the commander-in-chief. I love the idea of how Donald Trump handles the nefarious characters in the world.
Govier believes more than half of UAW members at his Ford plant will vote Trump.
I don't think skin is enough. Skin color is enough. I would love to see her more in the black community, more in small business communities to actually see.
This lady's formative years were spent in Canada. Like, this is crazy, bro. And Tim Moss, like, I don't even want to get into that.
What's really going on?
Now, there are probably plenty of reasons why you see the desperation coming from Kamala Harris and her campaign. But I think one of the biggest reasons at the top of the list has to be what they are hearing from swing voters. OK, swing voters are coming out, they're being interviewed, and they're just exposing Kamala Harris. OK, they're dropping bombshell after bombshell on her campaign, letting people know how they truly feel about her. And it's not good. So what we're going to do in this video is take a look at a couple clips.
This will be the last video we watch, you know, and then I'm going to go into entertainment because y'all got to understand, like, I make a lot more money in entertainment. You know, like the super chats kind of slow down and everything like that, but I got to go into entertainment. Then I'll end up getting back to politics when it makes more sense to do it. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Eve for that donation that we ended up seeing what was going on with the Disney. Like, shout out to you.
One is from voters out of Michigan, which is a swing state. And then we have voters out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And we're going to take a look at both of those stories. Let's start with Michigan.
Macomb County, Michigan. These suburbs just north of Detroit are a blue-collar bellwether. Joseph Knowles about to send a message, about to defy his union leadership, about to vote Republican for president for the first time, about to vote for Donald Trump.
And at this point now, I'm desperate. So I'm willing to try anything right now to make sure that I can fulfill my responsibility and to take care of my wife and kids. That's all I care about.
Knowles is a union auto worker, one of 1,100 just laid off by Stellantis, the parent company of Chrysler Jeep. He blames corporate greed the most, but doesn't stop there.
The second blame, I will put it on Joe Biden and the Democratic Party. Why? Because of the EV mandates. I thought the Democratic Party was for the working class, people, the average Joe like me.
He said EV mandates? Let me slow this down. What are you talking about, bro?
Greed the most, but doesn't stop there.
The second blame, I will put it on Joe Biden and the Democratic Party. Why? Because of the EV mandates. I thought the Democratic Party was for the working class, people, the average Joe like me. That's what I thought.
There are more American auto jobs now than at any point of the Trump presidency. But auto workers supporting Trump here echo his attacks on Biden.
Tesla's got a lot of like auto jobs too. They pay their employees actually a decent wage.
I'm sorry, them.
Yeah, they going in on Eminem.
Clean energy incentives, and his claim illegal immigrants are to blame for lost jobs.
But if you do it the wrong way, I think you should get round up and just thrown out. I have no problem with that because it jeopardized my way of providing for my kids if they take jobs.
Knowles waves off friends who call Trump racist, says he doesn't believe Vice President Harris is up to the job, and he spars with family members who say he should stay a Democrat.
Oh, man.
It was some idiot just messaged me. I'm sorry, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. He said, I said, Eminem is ridiculous. And this dude said, his name is Mel 65 Street, right? He said, bro, all these celebrities endorsing Kamala aren't stupid. There's something else going on. I said, you are gullible.
From my mom, from my auntie, cousins, my sister, they came at me.
Yeah, well, we know why the family
people are illegally allowed to vote. Insane, man.
Members are going to do that to him because they're programmed to be Democrat, because that's the black culture. We are programmed to vote for Democrat, no matter if they keep selling us out, no matter how many more promises they make and never deliver. If you're black, you're supposed to vote for Democrat. Well, come hell.
I mean, it's like really sickening. Like, I can talk about entertainment, my subscribers fly. When I talk about this, it's just like, slow grind. It's ridiculous, bro.
Or high water, there is a rude awakening for the Democratic Party. There's no question. And this election might just be the first domino that shows that, if Trump maintains that percentage that he's getting with black men, of course. Now, understand this. What he is talking about is not sexist. It's not racism. It's just straight up fundamentals of life. Okay. Why are eggs? Why are gas? Why are electricity? Right? Why is everything that is just a necessity for me to live my life, why is it triple now? That doesn't make any sense. And then to make matters worse, he's a union worker. Now, I know you understand that, and you probably hear that and say, yeah, that's common sense. Why don't they understand that? It's because they're so obsessed with what comes out of Trump's mouth that they forget to look at the bigger picture. And this next voter, I think, pointed that out very nicely. Listen to this.
Bill Govier is a 30-plus year union worker at Ford, and he has this side business cleaning car underbodies. When we first visited 4 months ago, he was a fan of Robert Kennedy Jr.
Somebody says, stop cutting Harris down and say what Trump could do. He just said he's going to cut taxes on overtime and tips. She plagiarized her statement. We reacted to a video showing that she plagiarized his statement after he said that. What are you talking about? Cheryl Mosley said, facts, only the facts, please. All of them edited clips.
Now.
And then Craig Eaton said, all right, I'll buy it, I'll subscribe. So freedom of speech, right? As long as you're subscribed, weak answer to the question and ban me. That says a lot to me. What are you talking about? Elizabeth Turner said he can bring back jobs to America instead of chasing corporations away. Let's do business here and make our own stuff. And then Barley Childress said, Cheryl, go watch The View or something, please. Sugar Black said, them Dems want us to pay for gender reassignment. Thrifty Sparks said, lower taxes, food, gas, mortgage, more peace, full-time. What didn't Trump's do? And then Codis said, Cheryl, the fact is you're outnumbered and unloved, but I can fix you. Juliana said, Lincoln was for the black person's lives and freedom. Lincoln was Republican. Callie Plays says, facts. Cheryl Mosley said, you sound intelligent, but no facts. Theory 23 sounds, he says, Cheryl, go watch the Lakers. Elizabeth Crawford said, just because someone knows a person doesn't mean they are down with their crap. Trump name is not on the Epstein list. Elizabeth Turner said, yes, Craig, welcome, hang out and have some fun. Sugar Black said, vote people. Craig Eaton said, it's entertainment for sure. Mike Ferrandis said, oxtail $50. Julia Gregory said, Trump Vans Mega 2024. Evelyn Ivy said, I am a fact checker. Sugar Black said, Trump 2020 for president. Cheryl Mosley said, sorry, this is still a democracy, freedom of speech. Thrifty said, all y'all do is complain about minimum wage, which has been the same since Obama, yet now under Biden, minimum wage is an issue. Yo, and then Matt said, if you ever watch the movie Free State of Jones, you will understand. Codis said, Cheryl, just kiss me already. Elizabeth said, it's a republic. Don't you listen to Warren. Kathleen said, Trump 2024. Evelyn said, what if I say is a what I say is a fact? Braille Lee Childress says that some Trump may not be the candidate everyone wants, but it's the candidate everybody needs. Cheryl Mosley said, sickness. Politician said, hi everybody. Evelyn said, and I checked that S word. Cheryl Mosley said, no intelligence. Mike Ferrandis said, Trump 2024. Theory 23 said, Cheryl, we still love you. Cheryl Mosley said, just stupid one-liners. Elizabeth Turner said, vote, don't vote early. Sugar Black said, Codis. E said, how about you watch the video like I said, then come back and say silliness. And then Rihanna and Don said, nah, inflation is minimum wage ratio is an issue. Kevin Avalian said, you must say it's a constitutional republic. Kathleen Whitson said, because everything else is so expensive, you freaking simpletons. Otis said, Cheryl, real name is Tyrell. She a transformer. Cheryl Mosley said, a waste of time, no issues. Matt said, Trump 2024. Thrifty Sparks said, does Trump have a big mouth? Yeah, but you know something, it's needed. And then Kevin Avalian said, there is such a thing as a Democrat. Elizabeth Turner said, for real, Otis, I thought I was getting somewhere. Y'all is going crazy on each other, bro.
RFK joining Trump effectively, I couldn't script it any better the way I would like it to be. I love the idea of Donald Trump being the commander-in-chief. I love the idea of how Donald Trump handles the...
Oh, yeah, y'all going crazy. I'm talking about this. Elizabeth Turner said, for real, Otis, I thought I was getting somewhere. Josh Sherwood said, where he's a subscriber, said, we're heading for tough times if Harris is president. He said, ha ha ha, I can't believe you are reading all of this. Callie Plays said, Cheryl asking for the facts, then plugging her ears. Sugar Black is laughing. Marcus Chapman said, energy is real. You get what you put out. Gerald Schwam said, Trump 24. Cheryl Mosley said, no one said anything but edited clips. Theory 23 says, Cheryl be taking her boyfriend to strip clubs and get mad. What is you talking about, Theory, bro?
Govier believes more than half of UAW members at his Ford plant will vote Trump. He says Harris laughs too much, and he can't take her seriously.
You know, he said Harris laughs too much, and he can't take her seriously.
Trump being the commander-in-chief. I love the idea of how Donald Trump handles the nefarious characters in the world.
Govier believes more than half of UAW members at his Ford plant will vote Trump. He says Harris laughs too much, and he can't take her seriously.
So what is it? You're the incumbent who wouldn't do anything different, or are you the underdog that wants change?
And he says critics take Trump too literally.
You know, he does it for effect. I don't believe that Trump really believes someone's eating cats and dogs. I don't believe that he's going to call the National Guard out and at gunpoint round up every migrant and force them across the border. I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, what's interesting about this election is you cannot deny the respect that Donald Trump demands on the world stage, right? Other world leaders are not going to play games, okay? They know he's not going to put up with it. They know that they can't walk all over him. In fact, some of them might be even intimidated by him, which I want that in our leader because, again, the president of the United States is not a role model. I don't want them to be a role model. I don't want them to be actually likable. I want them to get results. And the best way to be fair is on merit. What are the results saying? The results show that Kamala Harris is ill-equipped to be the next president of the United States. And if it's her and him, he's got to be the person that wins because he's more equipped. He was already the president.
And Jake, this is one of those margins within the Democratic coalition, one of the groups within the Democratic coalition where the margins can really matter. Hillary Clinton was plus 13 points. She won the union household vote in Michigan in 2016 by 13 points, and she lost the state and lost the presidency. Joe Biden had a 25-point advantage, almost double that of Clinton in 2020 among union households. He, of course, won Michigan and won the presidency. So can Harris get anywhere close to the Biden number if she tries to put together a coalition in Michigan? At the moment, that looks dicey.
Which brings us to these voters in Philadelphia, these black men who, again, they just stick to the fundamentals. And if the Democratic Party would just listen, they might have a better chance at keeping them in the party instead of losing them. Watch this.
These days, many of those families are struggling.
Inflation is killing everybody. Like literally, this blade on my clipper has tripled in price.
Inflation, everything is bananas. It's crazy.
The economic pinch may be shaving support away from Democrats. State voter registration records show a decade ago, Democrats outnumbered Republicans in Pennsylvania by more than 1 million voters. That advantage has shrunk to 350,000.
I think we need Donald Trump. I honestly do. I think we need a hustler back in our White House.
They need to be more hands-on, in the community. They need to be invested in the small businesses in every community in the United States of America.
As to skin color swaying their vote,
It's not enough. I don't think skin is enough. Skin color is enough. I would love to see her more in the black community, more in small business communities.
I hate getting into gender politics when it comes to black people, because even in college, I never would join feminist movements, because it was like the person that we are fighting against would be the same person that's oppressing my man. You know what I'm saying? So I never got into women against men, because again, the same person that's oppressing women is the same person that's oppressing black men in America. But when you see men like a Le'Veon Bell, who literally has Trump or Tramp on his shirt, or you have a Lord Jamar from Brand Nubians coming out here more comfortable to vote for someone like a Donald Trump, that again, David Duke, who used to be the grand wizard for the KKK, is also voting for this man. And y'all are, this lets me know, especially the black athletes, y'all really wanted a white daddy.
All right. Let's stop there and let's say that I decided to vote for somebody that I think represents my best interests.
What's wrong?
Daddy told me to do that.
What?
Daddy told me to do that.
He what?
He told me to do crack.
Are you serious? Daddy!
And then my op, somebody that I 100% disagree with, also decides to vote for this person because there's another policy that probably affects their family or that they agree with. Does that then disclude me from actually thinking that this person has my best interest at heart, even if me and that person fundamentally have different views? Because what I see a lot of women doing is they keep trying to justify voting for someone based off of what they don't like somebody else liking about somebody else. So if this person likes them, I'm supposed to dislike them even if I dislike the op. You see what I'm saying? I don't use other people to justify what I'm going to do. I do what I do based off of what I think is the best policy for my family. When I look at what's happening here in Detroit, right? I'm in Atlanta right now. I flew to Atlanta. I'm flying back to Detroit.
This lady is ridiculous.
Let's take a look at this. Come on. I think there's something that we all stupid. Because you're black. What are you bringing to the table? How are you going to help us? How are you going to help the country? What are your policies? Come on with it. You can't just vote for a person. I mean, you can. You can. But that's just, I mean, God, if it came down to just voting for someone that's your color, I mean, you could help bring somebody in that totally destroys the country. And it's just like getting with a chick just because she's pretty. You know, it's stuff like that. Like,
How many like dudes, bro? Like, you don't be getting with a chick. Some of y'all do. Y'all simps, bro. Well, some of y'all be simping. I don't get with a girl just because she pretty, bro. Like, she got to have a little bit of substance, something going on, but she got to know how to cook. She cannot be like, y'all just be simping, bro.
You didn't even try to figure out who she was before you made her your girlfriend? No, man, she fine, man. I just said, okay. And talk to all the men that made that mistake. Talk to all the men that made that mistake. You're that one issue voter on something that vapid, on something that shallow. Women do it too. They'll give it a guy just because he's good looking, because he's got money. And how many of them that made a stupid mistake like that? You better find out what this man and woman's policies are. What do they truly bring to the table? Who are they? What is their moral character? Come on now. Can they lead? Well, come on.
Shout out to him, bro.
I feel like her message is disingenuous. She's trying to.
I can't be having all these action figures though, bro. Like that's way too many action figures, bro. Shout out to him though, man. Like that, hey. That's way too many action figures, man. Like I can't be. What he got like the I don't even know what that dude's name is. Like
Pander to black people. Just tell us and she has a lot of issues underneath her administration. Just be honest.
I mean, they playing like too much music.
More popular than Biden or whatever, or more popular than Trump.
I'm not being messy, bro. I don't have action figures like that. What is that, bro? He got like Batman, the dude from Avengers. I don't even know his name, Thor or something. I don't know. He got like a hand that's got rings in it. Thanos. Bro, like I'm not about to be having all these. Like I don't be trusting people that be having action figures, bro. Y'all got action figures like that? I ain't got no problem with you, bro. You got Tyrone Magnus. He got 1.9 million subscribers. He doing something right, bro, but that's way too many action figures, man. Yo, I can't, bro. I gotta see if he had one action figure. Like, bro, come on, man. Y'all be watching like people with action figures? Do I gotta get like a shelf and just put like he got 1.9 million subscribers? Maybe hey, do I like this is why I'm gonna put that when we get hey, y'all a part of history. When I get to 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna put that plaque right here. I was thinking about putting the plaque right. Should I put action figures? Y'all let me know, bro.
How does that just happen like that? Come on now. I mean, no one in their right mind.
Bro, he got a Mickey Mouse shirt on, bro. Like, we not doing that, bro. He got action figures and a Mickey Mouse shirt on, bro. Like, and like, we I rock with him. I don't know, man. Somebody said, hey, Piperboy, once you get one, you will have 100. It's addictive. What you mean, like an action figure? I got one. I got like hold on. I don't even know if my computer will reach, bro. Like I got like a gaming computer, right? And it's got like, I mean, I got some like a couple action figures like on it, bro, but it ain't like that. Like this is, bro, like a Mickey Mouse shirt too, man. Like I can't be trusting people with Mickey Mouse shirts, bro.
Mine would put anyone in their place that had a worse approval rating than them, correct?
I mean, shout out to him. Y'all know how much money this dude, like, bro, how much money this dude is making, and he got like a little Yeti mic. Bro, he making like 17 times the money I'm making on this channel, and I got a $500 mic. My priorities is messed up. Because I need to be like him. Like with the mic.
It doesn't make any sense. It smells of manufactured. You know what I mean?
Don't make sense. It just don't add up. As far as immigration, a lot of the things that her and Biden have done just don't make sense.
Somebody said Mickey Mouse is running left. I'm not about to, y'all not about to get me to buy no action figures. It's not going down, man. Like, he must be, like, really, like, childlike. Ain't nothing wrong with the A, man. Like, if you like action figures, man.
Sense. I feel like she coming back on some.
Yo, he got a MAGA.
I met her on Tinder. And we never really got a chance to talk. But I saw her on Instagram. And I was like, look, curiosity. I started looking through her pictures and stuff. And I looked at one of her videos. Listen.
Get mad! Get mad, Thug Life! Get mad!
Chick tells you that Cardi
My bad for going in on your action figures, bro. Like, I ain't really mean to, you know what I mean? I ain't really mean to go in on your action figures, bro.
B or Meg the Stallion are their role models. You better run for the hills like it's a plague. Like it's a plague. Okay? I shouldn't, to the intelligent people, I should not have to say more than that. So to get my vote, you bring in Megan Thee Stallion twerking with her dancers to get my vote. That would have...
Bro, his ear itching. Like, to get my vote. I'm joking, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Tyrone Magnus. Subscribe to his channel. I'm about to hit the like, bro. He got 2,900 likes, bro. I ain't never had that many. Like, shout out to him, man.
Immediately take
Tommy Gunn said he actually chill. I stay watching his videos 24/7. Shout out to him. Sugar Black with the $10 donation. Appreciate you, Sugar Black. That's why you got the wrench. You're one of the biggest contributors. Said mega.
In a way, my vote.
And what I do like about his channel, me being real, right? He kind of, you say you kind of like this dude. It ain't like super produced. Like the amount, like y'all don't understand. I know how YouTube work. The amount of subscribers and views he be get, bro. I'm good. Like if I'm talking about entertainment or battle rap, I'm good. I got 2 Teslas, a house, all of that. I'm good. He is like, his views is out of this world. Subscriber, he almost got 2 million subscribers. I got 69,000 subscribers. I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry, 90,000. I'm sorry, my math. I ain't Asian. I got 90. I don't even have 100,000 yet. Y'all don't like me for whatever reason because I'm black. I don't know. Thug life. I tried to pull the card and it didn't work. But you know what I mean? I got like 90,000 subscribers. He got 100. Y'all like scared to get me to 100,000. He got about 2 million almost. His money is crazy. He can have like 100 and he got 500 of these mics like lined up in a row. That's how much money this dude make. His house is probably ridiculous. This dude probably got a Lamborghini and everything he ain't telling y'all about. That's how much money he make, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Yeah, he voting Republican. And he not super produced. Shout out to
I
him.
told you when Trump was running that first time, he had diamond and silk, non-talking behinds. You're going to bring in these caricatures of black people talking like this and expect to get my vote? Are you insane?
Tommy says he's putting his work with his channel and he steps outside the box. I think that's why everyone likes him. Yeah, man. Like, what kind of views he be getting, bro? I'm not hating, bro. Like, shout out to him. So he went live. He ain't been live. So 6 days, he got 5,500 views. 3,700 views, 5,400 views, 5,600 views. But that's his lives, bro. Like, let's see what his videos be doing. 6,900 views, 28,000 views, 12,000 views, 39,000 views, 14,000, 84,000. Yeah, but he's still getting to the money, bro. Like, he good. Yo, my views like better than his, which is crazy. He got like way more subscribers. I'm not trying to say that, you know what I mean? Cause like, look at my views. Like this ain't like going to him. Like, shout out to him, Thug Life. You know what I mean? But like, I got like 257,000 views, 153,000 views, 15,000 views, 310,000 views, 225,000 views, 193,000 views, 304,000 views, 192,000 views, 10,000 views, 251,000 views, 345,000 views, 16,000 views, 435,000 views, 118,000 views, 73,000 views, 45,000, 91,000 views, 30,000 views, 47,000 views, 8,600 views, 86,000 views, 106,000 views, 102,000. So I'm like low key getting better views than this dude, bro. But But he be dropping so much. Like, he probably just outweighing, like, everything. That's crazy. I get more views than a dude that got 2 million subscribers. That's crazy. Shout out to him, though. He's still lit. Shout out to him. He's still lit. But yeah, I'm about to get out of here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. A lot of people been hitting me up, but I got to go get something to eat. And I may end up doing an entertainment blog, and then we going to get right back to the, somebody said he must paid for them subscribers. I don't think he did, bro. Like, he been grinding for a minute. You know what I mean? I think he just slow cooking, man. Like, and then sometimes you got to do that. It ain't all about, like, look at me. Like, I got more views than him, but he got way more subscribers. It's just like he's slow cooking, like, in different, like, areas of entertainment. You know what I mean? And it's slowly building him up to be where he's at. Like, he got, like, a gold plaque. I don't even have a silver plaque yet. Because y'all don't like me because I'm black. It is what it is. Thug life. But he got, like, I don't even have 100,000 subscribers yet. So he got 2 million. That's crazy. So he got 100,000 subscribers, like, almost 20 times. Like, so he cooking. He's cooking. So shout out to him, bro. I mean, he got them videos that may get 100,000. Like, he got Try Not to Laugh Challenge 61 by, he's got 102,000 subscribers on that. So he got some subscribers. This video right here that we doing, let me see if I can show you. I don't want, hold on. Let me see if I can show y'all this, bro. We got 179,000 views on this video right here. Let's see if I can show y'all this. Y'all want to see? Let me see if I can show y'all. Y'all know I ain't lying to y'all. 179,000 views off the video we're doing right now. And this dude got like why y'all like y'all trying to play me, Thug Life? Yeah, so all y'all people trying to oh, Piperboy Williams buying views. Look at that. No, it's people watching this. Real-time views, 49,000, 179. This ain't even like processed yet. Thug Life. Because, you know, people from entertainment like, oh, Piperboy. No, it's like people want different perspectives. You know, so the views be like, they real, bro. Like, I'm just showing y'all, they real. Marcus Chapman said, that means you're doing something right. Stick to your formula. Yeah, man. And then Elizabeth Turner said, don't vote early. Don't open your ballot. Hey, I'm not going to vote by mail, but I'm definitely going in to vote. Thrifty Sparks said, have a great night, bro. Hey, I'm about to go live again, but I'm about to go get something to eat and come right back. But I'm going to do entertainment. Cause you low-key make more money doing that. So I'm gonna do entertainment, then I'm gonna swing it back and do politics. But shout out to everybody. Come rate, subscribe, let me know what y'all think about that. Shout out to everybody. I've been reacting to y'all stuff. You know what I mean? Y'all cool, man. I ain't got no problem with y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the chat. We gonna be back in